order of events.
Oh, we're just gonna cover. We're gonna knock out football. Talk about the. Yeah, so I got you. Yes, sir. Well, we here. Live from our mouths and screen of ears and eyes. It's the first ever PODluck with the Union. The Union is definitely in the building. God, we got so many of us calling through, but to be real, man, it's just good to see y'all brothers before the holiday, man. Of course, shout out to Coach Nard.
We do, man. You already know we in the building. Another episode, man. I don't even know how many episodes we in, but I know we in that motherfucker because we passed what? Yeah. 200 a minute ago. So
250 is on the rise, brother. 250 is on the horizon. We got 7 episodes left till 250, man. So
it's always good to do with the bros, man. Pod giving, PODluck, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's that time of the year where it's football and turkey, and that seems to be the best football. Sometimes it could be the best football. Sometimes you get some bullshit ass games, but
for sure. From Mid Carters and Catering, my brother AJ is definitely in the building.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Here to kick it with my brethren before we partake in the plates. You know what I'm saying? Sir. Before we head into that kitchen, I don't know if everyone starts on Wednesday evening or if they start fresh, bright and early Thursday morning. But you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of plates to eat and a lot of sports to watch, a lot of parlays to parlay. So
place, yes, and a lot of
Yes, sir.
For sure. And shout out to Mid Carters and Catering. Definitely hell of a. What is it? Season 4 now?
Season 4.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to it.
Yes, sir. Y'all getting to it. Good Lord. And if y'all haven't tapped in, of course, they had the legend himself, Eric Bischoff, on a few episodes ago. Y'all definitely want to tap in with that. In fact, y'all got the
WWE?
Yes, Eric Bischoff, and it was like an hour.
Hey, look, so I'm not like OD tapped in with wrestling like I was young, but nigga, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's a big one right there, right?
Yeah, that was a pretty big one. Pretty big one for us.
Yeah, man. And shout out to the whole family over at Mid Carters and Catering and the MKU network as well, man. Shout out to everybody over there. From the Show Your Work Network, we got Nelson via NY55. Yes, sir. I know
I'm on a satellite.
Yes, sir. Nelson reporting live from the desk of Lisa Evers. Getting the news right to you.
What's good with y'all, man? No, I'm good, chilling. I'm out of New York for the week, so that's why I'm off the camera. But hope y'all doing good though. Just visiting family and all that.
Word.
Sir. And of course, the good brother Winston, King Murphy Media, Show Your Work Network. Got the holiday turtleneck on.
Oh yeah,
guys wearing turtleneck.
You know what I mean? I'm out here taking donations.
Bullshit.
I'm out here taking donations for the Queen's Child's Project. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Winston St. Patrick.
Yeah, fuck with your boy. You know what I mean? God is good. I'm just happy to have another holiday with family. Another holiday with friends to be able to just celebrate with my brothers, my La Familia, and see you guys flourish and continue on to flourish and get all the gifts that your girlfriends can afford.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it, man. College football playoffs start. So pretty much we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna knock out. So we're gonna get the football talk out the way, and then we
out the way. It's football.
Well, it ain't out the way. It is football season. That's a fact.
First, because it's football.
It's going first. We gonna get that. We definitely gonna get to it, and then I appreciate that. And then we here to laugh, man. We here to bullshit, and you know what I'm saying. Have definitely a hell of a time. That being said, let's get right to it for the college football playoff rankings.
Shout out to everybody that got headphones on while they're on the plane, the airport, everybody carpooling on the way to their home. Everybody going to make their rounds on this Wednesday, Thursday. Shout out to all the strong black men that's getting that turkey ready on Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Yes, I'm starting mine as soon as we get off the pot. I'm starting mine. I'm getting that brine ready as soon as we get off. The bird is ready to go.
Yes, with the fitting. Hey, AJ, with the fitting too. He about like a YouTube nigga.
He gonna put it to the side looking like Big Black.
Hey, you feel me?
Right
Come
here.
on, man. You feel me?
Yeah, he gonna put the fitted to the side. That's when you know it's go time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Speaking of mid-communicator and the MKU network, the good brother Ant P is in the building. Ant P, what's going on, brother?
Man, what's the deal, dog? What's the deal, man? Just over here making some brownies and shit, man. About to drink a little bit. So
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever met my brother, my co-host, Nar. That's Ant P. Ant P is Nar, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm sure you done heard it tapping in. For sure. He's safe. He's safe. He a Lions fan, bro. He's safe. He's safe. Ain't no 49ers fan though. He's safe. He's safe.
I see the Dallas. Oh, I see the Dallas Star back there. Okay.
No.
That's my youth football team. I'm a youth football coach.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a Rams. He's a fellow Ram.
Yeah.
He's a fellow Ram.
Oh, well, appreciate y'all for the picks, man. By the way, you know, appreciate y'all.
Hey,
yes, sir.
We got the ring. We got the ring from there.
Hey, we got a first round pick to my kid graduating high school. Wow. So
hey, listen, yeah, facts. Y'all ain't got no first rounders for a minute, but let's get to it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the top 25 is out every Tuesday. Was that 2 p.m. they drop? No, 7 p.m. they drop. It's 2 p.m. for the AP on Sunday.
Yes,
7 p.m. They do it. So we'll read up from 25 up. So starting off is Liberty coming in with 11-0 ranking to 25, followed by Clemson. I never thought I'd see the days of Clemson being 7-4, but we here.
No, but look though, real quick. Clemson, even though, you know what I'm saying, it's been a bad year, they still, you know what I'm saying, beat some decent teams. They beat North Carolina, they beat Notre Dame. Right. You know what I'm saying? They beat yeah, that was pretty much it. They stuck in there with 4, you know what I'm saying? But still though, like those were still, as far as ACC, you know what I'm saying, competitive teams, they did beat some teams so far. They still got, I mean, their last game of the season is, I mean, next week, obviously, like everybody else, but they only got South Carolina. It's been a down year, of course, but I still feel like you can see that the talent's there, but it's going to get worse if Dabo doesn't get with that NIL. You know what I'm saying? Or the transfer portal. It's got to go one of the two. You got to budge somewhere because he likes to do this shit like it's the 80s, and you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. If everybody else, if the major schools were on that same wave, it'd be one thing. If smaller schools are trying to build their rosters through NIL and all that other shit, that'd be one thing. But when all the major schools are doing it, bro, you're guaranteed to get left. It's no
right.
Yeah,
no, I agree.
You saw Saban had to learn.
Oh, of course. I say he was similar to that, but his adjustment was quick, and it was two ways. He adjusted with the NIL and transfer portal, but the adjustment on offense and the way he recruited, going more to recruiting instead of game managers, top tier quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? That's really what kept Alabama in the race. Because you remember they were straight anybody, AJ McCarron, what was that?
John David Booty and
John David Booty.
Not. Yeah, he was a US.
He also won a national championship. That's what I'm saying. You can't remember these dudes' names, right?
Yeah.
But Greg McElroy, and you were going.
Greg McElroy, yeah.
I mean, that's not what I was talking about, but yeah, but he's just another one of them. You know what I'm saying? But since then, we've seen the type of quarterbacks that Alabama's brought into the fold, and we've seen what it's done for their program. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to adjust on the fly if you want to continue to win, bro. Because it's the game changes. You know what I'm saying? It changes for everybody, no matter how good you are, no matter how successful you've been with what you're doing. When somebody else figures out something to beat it, you're gonna have to adjust, or you're gonna stay right there.
Right, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Following up with Tulane 23, NC State and Tennessee rounding out the bottom 5. From the 20 and up, you got Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Notre Dame, Iowa, and Oregon State wrapping out the bottom 15. Arizona, who started out the season unranked.
I saw that the other day, and like, you know, on my kids, bro. I had to look like really because you know at the end of the ticker where it tells you what sport it is. I'm sure that it wasn't basketball.
Bro, listen.
Yes. Get ranked in the top 15 of anything related to football.
They put their head down and did the work.
To their defense, I don't really watch too much Pac-12 football, and Arizona doesn't come on TV like that. You know what I'm saying? So But hey,
Pac-12 Earl.
Yes,
Pac-12
and it's crazy because initially in the beginning of the season, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a typical Arizona season we've seen for the last 4 or 5 years. But I'll be real, with the way that the Pac-12 in general stepped their game up to be competitive this last year of the Pac-12 as we know it, you know, Arizona kind of took, not to take a dig at them, but they took the space of what people blindly thought Colorado would. Say again.
I want to present a question to the panel. Do y'all feel like with the way that the Pac-12 is played, it's kind of looking like they should have broke up in the first place? They should have continued
Not at all.
Because it seems like they're competitive at every corner.
Yep, they are.
Yeah, they shouldn't have broken it up, but if anything, it's just maybe they should have got on it earlier in terms of their TV deal, because that's truly what fucked the Pac-12 over, is that the TV rights. You know what I'm saying? If they locked that down in at least maybe I want to say 2 years ago, then we probably wouldn't have been facing this problem. They probably at the most they probably would have lost like how Colorado's leaving. They probably would have lost Colorado and maybe USC, but they probably wouldn't have to worry about like Utah or anybody else at that point, because Utah probably would have been king at that point. You know what I'm saying? The way that they've been recruiting, the way they've been winning, and everything of that nature.
Love of money.
Yeah, just it's the money game. It's the money game. That's what.
Always
that's what
the money
really.
game. Always.
Yeah, and I feel bad for them because
there's definitely talent in the Pac-12.
Oh yeah, there is. There's no denying that.
And the only person I really feel bad for in this is the new commissioner that came about, because he pretty much has had to try and do damage control for what the last commissioner did once, you know, we got to the college football playoffs. Because to be honest, the last commissioner was so focused on trying to bring USC and them back to prominence that he forgot about the rest of the Pac-12. When this new commissioner who came in, his focus was the growth and expansion of the Pac-12. And he really, up until August, tried to do what he could to keep the Pac-12 in order. Now, granted, there are still 2 teams left, and they're going to go reaching out to the Mountain West and a couple other smaller conferences too. But what you're losing, like you say, you could have afforded to lose a Colorado. That's fine. Because Colorado really was in the Big 12 for years, and them coming to the Pac-12 didn't make sense from jump.
Not really.
But that was the time when we thought the Big 12 was gone. That's what started the early rumblings of Texas and Oklahoma going to the SEC. So, you know, it's just been a bunch of that. But either way, I think these TV deals will get things back realigned. I'm gonna jump back into the top 10.
The Big 12 got on it, bro. They got on it. Good teams. The Pac-12, they just got caught last in the race. Somebody got to get ate by the alligator, my nigga. You was running too slow.
And to be real, and we'll move on there. We thought it was going to be the ACC, because for what it's worth, all intents and purposes, it looked like the ACC as a whole wasn't taking things serious. But
the ACC started to become competitive again. That's
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of that, at 14 we got the Louisiana State Tigers. Now look, they probably have the Heisman Trophy winner. They probably do. They probably have the Heisman Trophy
with three losses.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we saw Lamar Jackson win the Heisman with a
right. Yeah. It's just you know, that's Louisville.
Yeah.
This is LSU.
100%. 100%.
LSU is there's a standard. You know what I mean.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I mean, we probably do. You probably do.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about Jaden Daniels? Like, is he pro ready, or is this a flash in the pan for the? I
think he's pro ready. He got to be pro ready at this point. I mean, he'll almost be entering into his 5th year, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Did he start out at Arizona State?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Like, if he don't want to become the next Bo Nix, I would advise him to definitely jump into going pro. But he's outplayed Caleb Williams. We all know the Shador talk went away about 5 weeks ago.
After the Colorado State game, after that,
the Shador talk went away. Pretty much. I mean, I don't think there's really nobody else after that, unless you want to throw a defensive player into the Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, you want to? I mean, I'm sorry, Harvest Marison Jr.
Yeah.
Who talking about?
I'm sorry, I don't know who.
Who?
That's why I forgot. That's why I forgot.
See, there you go. Look at it.
But yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that nigga is, man.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is Cable, and his father's Cyclops. We didn't know that's we didn't know that's his father.
Wait.
Wow.
Who was his father? You know,
wow.
I ain't never heard that name before.
Exactly. Yeah. Who?
Who are they?
But yeah, man.
Who that?
Shoot, and then looking at let me see something here. There we go. Looking at the way that things are shaking out right now, that's the last of the three. The last of the three lost teams. So we'll be working our way now into the two losses, starting out with Oklahoma at 13. Ole Miss is coming in at 12, followed by Penn State, and that rounds out the bottom 15. Now let's get to the top 10, of course.
Yes.
All right. This is whose seasons could be made or broken this weekend. Louisville with national championship hopes on the outside.
Who are they playing?
They're 10-1. Well, they have. We're gonna get to the schedule in a second, but they got a shoe-in spot in the ACC tournament or the ACC championship. They'll be playing Kentucky this weekend. Followed by number 8. That's Alabama. One of the biggest rivalries in college football, probably the second biggest rivalry in college football, the Iron Bowl. Is going to be this weekend between Alabama and Auburn. They still have hopes as well because they have a shoe in the SEC championship. Texas will be playing Texas Tech this weekend. They pretty much need to put up style points to even have a shot to get into the national championship going into the Big 12 championship. Oregon, we playing Oregon State. That could be a bracket buster. Oregon State could knock them off.
I need them to win so bad. Oregon State, fuck Oregon.
Yes.
That low key might be the shocker. That might be the shocker.
It might. Yeah. And then rounding out the bottom 5 at an 11-0 record, Florida State falls to number 5 from 4 last weekend, which, I mean, for all intents and purposes, the number 4 team did beat a better team this past weekend, so I understand it. But Florida State on the outside.
We know why Florida State's 5. Yeah. The quarterback got hurt. But
no, I don't think so.
Maybe knows that team ain't the same. It is.
I'll push back on that. I don't think so. I think they were out of the 5 because of who they played versus who came in at number 4 this weekend. Because number 4, Washington, played Oregon State this past weekend. That was a ranked matchup, and they handled business. So you playing a Division II school running up the score. That ain't gonna get you the same kind of points to get into the current rankings that I think Washington did at number 4. Now I feel you. Yes, they may be looking at that team as soft now because they lost Jordan Travis. I don't think that's out the realm of possibility. But also, they did play. Who the hell did they play this week?
Who?
Florida State. Who did they play this past weekend? It was
Northern Alabama. And they were down early.
Northern Alabama.
They were down early. Their offense was struggling early. But even with Washington, I mean, yeah, it was raining this, that, and the third, but it was raining for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Washington had a hella drop passes. But damn near lost it. So it's not like they beat the shit out of Oregon State. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I understand what you mean by the competition. Absolutely, the Washington played was better. However, to me, because they didn't lose and they did dominate the second half of the game, you know what I'm saying? Right. Florida State, to me, didn't do enough to lose their spot other than their starting quarterback got hurt, and he had so much of an impact on who they were as a team. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because they're not going to be the same. You know.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue on that. Yeah.
Especially if you have a Heisman front runner, you know what I'm saying, at that number 5 spot. I feel like with that win against Oregon State in the rain, I think they were at Oregon State. If I could be wrong,
right? But for sure. Yeah, they were at Oregon State, and then they'll be hosting Washington State. But let's get into the top 4. So currently the rankings are as is. Washington will be playing Washington State this weekend. And Ohio State and Michigan, I don't have to say who each are playing because they're playing each other. Coming in ranked at 3 and number 2. And then Georgia's going to be hosting Georgia Tech. All right. We got 2 Michigan guys here. Now, y'all aren't Michigan fans, but y'all are from Michigan, so I've never spoken to anybody on this. What does the game mean to the state of Michigan? Because I've always wanted to know this. I want to know just what does the game mean?
This is the biggest football game of the year. Like, period, like in the entire state. Like this is like by and large, like Michigan, like this is a college football state, period. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Michigan State, pretty much. So yeah, like then there's no bigger rivalry outside of Ohio State than Michigan State. Like that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So this is taking place at the Big House. So Ohio State is running into one of the most hostile college football crowds.
Yeah, I done seen so many fights in that motherfucker, man. I tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be tough for them boys in there. It's gonna be very, very tough.
Yeah.
Because this is a Michigan team that can score on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Are they leading in interceptions in the Big Ten right now?
They definitely are. They're leading in turnovers in general between forced fumbles and pick. Yeah, they're. It's this Michigan team for all the bullshit that was around them with the scouting thing. I mean, they have arguably the best top 3 running back in the nation, and their defense.
Downplay the fact that Harbaugh won't be on the sidelines for this game, and the fact that Michigan has beat Ohio State 2 times in a row. I feel like Ohio State, if they lose this game.
Oh, Ryan Day is gone.
Ryan Day has to be gone. He has to be
out of there.
Yeah, he's out of there. Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Playoff run last year or not, he has to be gone.
Bro, you lose this one, and you done lost to them 3 in a row? Whew.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be real. Like, okay, what did Harbaugh lose? 6 in a row to Ohio State?
Yeah. Urban Meyer been whooping his ass all that time.
Yeah, I know for the whole Urban Meyer was undefeated.
See, Ohio State in general had been whooping Michigan ass for a minute. So they felt like their best hope was for Jim Harbaugh to eventually turn this shit around, because if he can't do it, whoever else they gonna hire gonna be getting their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And then he has turned it around. I mean, he's turned the program around. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you can't refute that at all. And this is a big one. So him getting suspended, to me, this is where it's gonna hurt in this game specifically, not just because, you know what I'm saying, the same guys won't be able to, they won't be able to make plays, make calls. It's just gonna be those critical moments, you know what I'm saying? Those third downs, when to call those timeouts, you know what I'm saying, late game situations. It's gonna be shit that you may know how, you know what I'm saying, the program is run, but you don't know how that coach would think in that moment. You're not inside his brain, you know what I'm saying, Paul. So
yeah, I think we had a listener question.
Sideline to really overcome, you know what I'm saying, him not being there.
Right. And we had a listener question earlier in the week from a listener, Johnny Davis out of Oklahoma. Shout out to Johnny. Appreciate you tapping in. Oklahoma. Johnny Davis out of Oklahoma asked us, and I forgot to screenshot it and put it up, but it's fine. Why didn't we go as hard as we could have on Michigan? He feel like we kind of took our foot off the neck for Michigan as it related to the Jim Harbaugh thing. And I'll go first, and if you want to piggyback on this, by all means. The reality of it is all coaches do that shit in some way, form, or fashion. Now, was he egregious with it and got sloppy? Yes, but he got caught. And to me, I kind of, as I really thought about it, yeah, we made him the cover, and it's funny. But no, look, you just got caught. But all coaches find a way to get a game plan advantage one way or another. So he didn't cheat the game like that, like all this traditional bullshit. Like, I personally didn't really think it was worth no more than just covering it for a week, and it was that. I don't know if you felt the same way, Nora, but that's just what it is for me. So, you know, going into this game, it's still important that Jim Harbaugh still did his thing this year for all intents and purposes. He just got caught. It just is what it is.
Better luck next time, buddy. Better luck next time.
Yeah. Hey, Nora, you muted. You got to unmute. There it is. You got.
I mean, I feel exactly what you did. There's no point in, you know what I'm saying, beating a dead horse pause. It's just he did what a lot of coaches do. He just went the extra mile. He had somebody actually on the sideline. Like, that's something where it's like, all right, bro, you're asking to get caught at this point. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that a coach, you know what I'm saying, a high-level coach doesn't have friends or really close associates that may not even be on the staff that really know football. You tell me they can't buy tickets to their opponent's game and have that person sit there and do that. You think they don't? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he just, did it in a way that was really telling of not how smart they are, but how really bold they are. He thought that he could do whatever the fuck he want. You know what I'm saying? As long as he covered up a little bit. So he got bit by the snake, and you know what I'm saying? And that's really why, to me, it got quiet. It's because every other coach knows. And it's like, what did Michigan start doing? Giving information about Ohio State to the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think these people aren't spying on each other, they don't have information on each other, and they're not all doing the same thing, you crazy. He just happened to be one that got caught. Everybody's happy that he got caught and not them, and they're like, fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Two games I want to kind of talk about real quick. Go right.
I'm sorry, but just to piggyback off of that, it's just the question should be like, did this affect any outcome of any games? I don't think it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main question there. It's just like they grabbed the intel that they grabbed, and you know what I'm saying? Like, did this make a game? Did this make a team lose by less than what they should have? I don't think so.
Right.
Like, who cares?
Like,
it is what it is.
Or you're like, oh shit, something funny was here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, they were going to dominate. Period. It's just what it is.
The good brother Mo was shaking, brother.
What's good, y'all? Happy
you already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brother Mo.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so I want to talk about two games before we get off of college real quick. The Iron Bowl, for all intents and purposes, man, this is Alabama's backdoor ticket to get into the national championship, and then of course the game, between Ohio State and Michigan. So let's start with the game since we already on it. We'll kind of go around real quick. Ohio State wins this game by doing what?
By hitting first and hitting often.
Playing traditional offense.
Yes. And they're gonna have to get like a score and some change cushion on them before halftime. They gotta maintain the cushion and keep them off their ass when it comes down to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the only way that they win is if they strike early and they gain it and they pad a cushion. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen for them. It's not like you got to remember they barely made it by Notre Dame earlier this year. So
facts.
Like I mean, like let's be real. Let's be for real about this. Like and that's not me on Michigan, like I'm from Michigan type shit like that. It's just like I look at both teams and I see clear as day that Michigan is the better team, and they have the home field advantage. So again, like for Ohio State to win, they gotta strike and they gotta literally catch Michigan off their game, like for real, and they gotta rattle the shit out of JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
early, often
they have to. For Michigan to win this game, they have to what?
Stay dominant.
Run the ball.
And run.
Definitely run that ball. Definitely.
Drain that clock.
Run and drain the clock.
Yeah. I'm definitely in agreement with both takes on that. I think for Ohio State,
Harrison's hands.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't let the playmakers make plays. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but reality of it is guys like Marvin Harrison Jr., they show up in these games, and this is what they live like. This is really audition tape for him to get drafted at a high enough team.
Even if he put up a stinker, he's still going to be a high drafter.
Yeah, for sure. But you kind of in these kind of games, you want to put your emphasis on it because I mean he showed up well in that semifinals versus Georgia last year. He didn't play terrible. Hell, he really didn't because it came down to a damn field goal at the end. But sure. He's clearly the best wide receiver prospect in the nation. The problem is, I think for him, his coaching incompetence that he has around him and the lack of talent at the quarterback position may have kept him from winning the Heisman this year. Just being real, I think he definitely has superseded what's been around. I mean, they're still a great team, but the reality of it is, man, that incompetence that Ryan Day has shown time and time again. It's going to rear his ugly head. And, yeah, he may go 11-1 this year. But you on the clock, pal.
And you know what's crazy though? According to NCAA.com, this is a battle of the two best secondaries in the country. Ohio State's ranked number 1 in passing yards allowed. Michigan's ranked number 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody giving up points.
Yeah.
That's all I'm hearing. Somebody got to give up points.
Yeah. Now, I would give a little bit more of a advantage to Michigan, just because
this one in the trenches, bro.
This one of the
that's
best
all I'm saying. Yeah,
this is one of the best Michigan teams I've seen, like in recent years. From start to finish.
And I think Michigan's ability to dominate that run game is what's going to be the outlier. This, for all intents and purposes, may be 150 rushing yard type of advantage over them. Because they're gonna have to punch him in the mouth. But like you said, this is gonna have to be one in the trenches. So
and this will be, I'll tell you this, it's gonna be a higher score in this game than it will be in the Iron Bowl, for sure.
Yeah, and great segue, because that definitely brings us to the Iron Bowl, which is next. Alabama just can't fuck this up. If they want any national championship implications, they just can't fuck this up. And listen, the Alabama team in the first half of the season is not the same Alabama team that we've been seeing. I would say post that Texas loss was a wake-up call for them, even though it's the third game of the season. But the LSU game, sorry to all the LSU fans out there, that was the difference in what we are used to seeing in Alabama offense and defensive tackling. I mean, yeah, they may have gave up 28, but they put up 42. Oh, no, it's 48-28, I think. And that is traditional Bama football that we're used to. So they cannot, and I believe it's in Auburn this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It's in Auburn. And Auburn is a hell of a hostile place to play. This obviously isn't Nick Saban's first rodeo to the Iron Bowl, but he doesn't have the cleanest record coaching in Auburn. I think that he's right above 500 or a little over for his career in Auburn. Huh?
I gotta verify that.
Yeah. Let me know. I can think of 3 losses for sure. No, he's got to be over 500. I'm tripping. I know it goes back and forth because he's been there. He's 11-5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. So he's 11-5 there.
Against Auburn in general.
Against Auburn. Now, how many? Out of his 5 losses, I know one.
Give me a second.
Okay, cool. I know one for sure came at Bama, and that was the Cam Newton year.
Probably lost them when he was at LSU.
Well, no. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking for the Iron Bowl specifically. I know he's lost that, but
that I can think of, yes.
That I can. I know Cam beat him, and I know that they had that was at Auburn, the field goal debacle in 2013.
So he lost 2019 in Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
They lost 48-45.
Mm-hmm. Good Lord.
2017 in Auburn. 2013 in Auburn.
Yep, I remember that. That was a field goal.
Damn,
he lost in the years of Obama. Damn, that's crazy.
Yes, he's lost at Auburn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of his 5 losses came at Auburn.
Okay, and then Cam beat him in Tuscaloosa, and then another one in Tuscaloosa. Okay, cool. I mean, look, Milroe has been.
Oh no, 4. Never mind. That was his first year, 07. Yeah, they lost on.
Yeah, but they stunk us. I think they only won like 2
I'm
games.
saying that still counts. 4 days, 5.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was turning the program around, man. When he just started.
Nick Saban in 2009 versus Nick Saban in 2007 is 2 different people.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We got a listener question from Maggie. Shout out to Maggie, definitely. Good to see you out there. Would love to hear your thoughts on whether University of Washington belongs at 4 if you haven't touched on it already. No, I'm gonna let you touch that.
We definitely touched on that a little bit, Maggie. Thank you for the question. And we I mean, when you look at where Florida State is going to be moving forward, throughout the rest of the season without having their starting quarterback there, it's going to be hard to make up for a loss that big. So I feel like at this point, it's now up to Florida State to prove that they're better than a fully healthy Washington team with a Heisman frontrunner, Michael Penix, that's still undefeated going into the season and the Pac-12 championship. So right now, I definitely think they belong at 4. I don't think there's any other team that's really outside the top four that could really have an edge up on Washington right now, especially with them already beating Oregon.
Yeah.
And Penix is a dog.
Dog.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I was going to, Nard, to your point about Jordan Travis earlier, and that may have been why Florida State fell out. When you have the leading Heisman hopeful, I guess on that it does boost you up. So they dominated where they're supposed to dominate.
You're undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're undefeated, he's playing well. You're in a Power 5 conference, and you're, you know what I'm saying, have the chance to go and win that conference championship. I feel like they set it up like that. The same way that Michigan and Ohio State right now, they're both in the top four. The committee knows they're going to play each other. You know what I'm saying? One of them is going to knock the other one out. And then now it's going to get funny because do they put Florida State back in there with their injured quarterback if they do win the ACC? You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to. But what if Alabama then beats Georgia, and then do you knock out Georgia? A one-loss Georgia, only loss being an SEC championship, back-to-back national championships, or do you deny Alabama because of a week 2 loss versus Texas? You know what I'm saying? It can get real tricky real quick.
Well, let's talk about it a little bit, and this will kind of close us out in college football. All right. Oregon State, Ohio State and Michigan are going to knock each other off. One of them will. Mm-hmm. All right. We know that's going to happen. And then they go to the Big Ten championship, and obviously they're going to win that. Georgia's going to beat Georgia Tech this weekend. I hate to play spoiler, but or what in the words of Paul Heyman, that ain't a prediction. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. All right. That's going to happen. Georgia's locked into the SEC championship game. Florida State's locked into the ACC championship game. Washington is locked to the Pac-12 championship. Ohio State and Michigan will obviously duke it out, and that should bring Florida up handling businesses. Florida State handling business against Florida this weekend. All right, so
they got a lot on the plate with Florida and Louisville back to back. They should beat both of those teams fully healthy, but can a backup beat both of those teams? But let's just say they do for shits and giggles.
Yeah, let's just say they do for shits and giggles. And the plate is clean. We have Florida State undefeated, Washington undefeated. We'll just put Michigan. I think I'm comfortable saying Michigan wins this game, honestly. Michigan is undefeated. Georgia as
one loss after this SEC championship game. They lose to Alabama. What the fuck do we do?
That's
my personal opinion. You got to put Georgia and Alabama in there.
That's a good question.
Who are you taking out?
You got to respect Washington.
I'm taking out Ohio State because I'm gonna tell you like this: the real Big Ten championship is what's happening this weekend.
Okay,
like that's like,
well, no, that's barring Ohio State's out. The four that I'm
barring.
This is after this weekend.
Florida State back in. I'm not.
Well, yeah,
but see, that's kind of foul though, because if Florida State somehow manages to win this game against Florida and win an ACC championship with a backup, do they not have the right to compete for a national championship if they're undefeated?
Well, they should. It's a Power 5.
That's where you kick in. That's also where you kick in strength of schedule too.
That's true.
So you got to factor that in too. And unfortunately,
now with the way the SEC is turned up, Georgia and Alabama's strength of schedule both are looking pretty good. Especially with Texas still only having that one loss to Oklahoma. It doesn't look great that they lost the game at home, but still, it was week 2, going through the situation with the quarterback and not really, trusting Jalen Milroe all the way to open up the playbook like they have now. He ends up having a bad game. They lose. You know what I'm saying? Early in the season, are we really willing to hold that against to what the player and the team the player he's becoming, the team they become overall? Like I remember early on in the season, I didn't know, names of certain skill players they have now. They have 2 of the top 2 corners in the country with Terrion Arnold and Kool-Aid McKinstry. Caleb Downs is one of the better safeties in the country. You know what I'm saying? They got receivers. I still don't know their receivers' names like that. Number 3 is like that, though. 84 is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got players. It's like, are we really going to hold a week 2 loss against them if they somehow are able to beat Georgia in the SEC championship?
So
Just because Florida, I don't know. It's tough.
So let me ask you this now, because let's put the shoe on the other foot. And I'm gonna play a hypothetical and we'll go from there. Because take out the emotion, we just gonna talk line for line, right? Let's say Miami were the one that were undefeated and it won the ACC. No, real talk. I just want to go line for line to make sure I'm not tripping. Miami's undefeated, wins the same ACC with the same strength of schedule, and instead of having Florida at the end, who do we play tomorrow? I think we play whomever, whatever it is. Are you going to look? Obviously, you're not. You're going to want Miami in, but just line for line, are you looking at the ACC as weak as you want to perceive it with a one-loss Alabama coming up winning the SEC championship, or would you want to fight and move Washington out?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. As a fan, of course, I'm gonna want Miami in. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, bro, as a person who watches football, studies football, coaches football, the two, to me, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm seeing right now, the two best teams in the country, in my opinion, are Alabama and Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say Michigan is up there, but to me, they never have the skill players and the speed to match when they go up against an SEC team or one of the top premier SEC teams. And that's the problem. Ohio State tends to have that speed to match that. But it's just then it comes down to the physicality. And I feel like that's where they overtake them there. But to me, bro, I can't see if Alabama beats Georgia, I can't see Alabama not getting in a one-loss. As many times we've seen a one-loss team get in, especially the way Ohio State got in last year. Oh, my goodness. Bro, I feel like it'd be disrespectful for Georgia not to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm with you because
it's competitive, as we all expect it to be. We expect this to kind of be, in reality, how we were talking about Michigan State, Ohio State is Michigan. I keep saying Michigan State, but Michigan, Ohio State is the de facto Big Ten championship. In reality, this SEC championship, in a lot of ways, is the de facto national championship. Most of the time, whoever wins this game wins the national championship. You know what I'm saying?
More times than none, yeah.
Clemson, a couple years here and there, and that one Ohio State year. Most of the time, the SEC champion wins the national championship. Yeah. So to me, it's going to be really telling to what the committee thinks and their process of how they select teams once this SEC championship is over with, and we see what the real top four is.
Here's where I think you have two problems going, and I definitely want to toss this to anybody else who's available. You're going to have two problems with this. Number one, the idea that one Power Five begets another. Because if you're looking at things and you're saying to yourself, okay, the Pac-12 is dismembering.
Yes.
The Pac-12 is on its way out, but the ACC is just so strong of a conference, you had to hold on to it. How do you leave the conference champion of that conference out for a fleeting and depleting Pac-12 championship? Like, how do you justify that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The other side is,
especially if they're undefeated.
If they're undefeated, the other side is, how do you leave an ACC champion out, and you've rested your loins on the fact that the ACC is the stronger conference? I'm just having a really, really hard time processing all that. And to me, we're going to have to figure out what weighs more. And then, is a Power 5 undefeated conference champion more valuable than a one-loss conference champion in the quote-unquote Power 5 that's supposed to be equal?
But it's not. That's the problem. We know it's not.
Yeah, we know it's not.
Yeah,
right?
And this last year, 4 teams, though. That's the crazy part.
Bro. We know the talent is better. I mean, even if it's not, whether it's the talent, the coaching, the development, whatever it is, the product is better, and it seems to always play out that way when it comes to the top teams. Of course, there are other teams in the SEC who get beat by other teams, bro. I'm not saying that the SEC top to bottom, every team is just going to punish any team out of any conference. It's not like that. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying the level of competition in that conference, though, and the top teams from that conference usually beat every other team besides themselves. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, like if you just look at the facts, like how many does Nick have? You know what I'm saying? Kirby has 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's 10. So or 9. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you just that means from 14, hypothetically, Clemson, just for numbers wise, from 14 to right now, every champion could have been from the SEC from 2 schools.
Except for Ohio State, it has been because LSU won in 19 for the Tigers. And Clemson, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's why it's not that it's you want it to be another way, but it's just not. And if you want to say that you're choosing the 4 best teams, or are we choosing the 4 most deserving teams? Because that's 2 different things. Because if you're choosing the 4 most deserving things, then we're going off undefeated, conference changes, this, that, and third. But if we're choosing the best teams, look at the best teams, evaluate the game tape, and you tell me who the 4 best teams are in the country.
Oh, that's fair. Well, we'll definitely see after this weekend how things shake up, but I can guarantee you out of those top 5 teams, only one team is losing this weekend, and that would be Ohio State and Michigan. Appreciate the question, Maggie. Definitely extended our conversation for sure. We appreciate that because we had to go talk about it. Let's get to the NFL real quick. Week 12 just passed.
Did anybody hit a parlay this weekend?
Did anybody? Oh yeah. Somebody might have.
It was lit. It was like
I had a bad streak going, but yeah, I hit this weekend, this past weekend. It was a nice little 4 leg.
No, I didn't hit. I just want to say the quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't know what made him decide to have 2 rushing touchdowns. I don't want to sound mean. White quarterback's not supposed to do that.
Keep it real.
You get one, Steve Young. You get 1 every 7 games. You don't bro.
Hey, Sunshine can move, man.
He can't do that. There was no need for you to break the pocket twice.
Yeah, man, he went crazy this past week. Let's get into the scores real quick. Thursday we saw another AFC North quarterback go down. Joe Burrow's out for the season, man. Tough break.
Another one. Crazy.
That should be a shoe-in for the Ravens to win that division. With both him and Deshaun Watson down.
Wasn't Joe Burrow hurt for the last
every single year? Every single year. Never fails.
No, but I'm talking about he had a serious injury 11 months ago. And they happened
he came into the season. He came in the season hurt. He didn't play in the preseason because of a calf injury.
Yeah, so it's they already knew he was you remember in SmackDown, when you view the body, you see how red the shit is they already knew it was
he was on yellow.
Bro,
he came through yellow.
Every year he's been hurt. At some point, he's been hurt.
As an organization, and obviously that's going to be the cornerstone of your franchise. Why are you not invested in offensive linemen to protect this man?
Yo, the crazy thing is you're paying this man millions of dollars whether he's hurt or not.
No, I get that. You can't. But he's a amazing quarterback. I'm not saying he's a once in a lifetime quarterback, but he's an amazing quarterback. But the only way you can get the product that you need out of him is by protecting him. You're not going to 100%. So it's you could get all these speedy receivers, but if you're looking if it's looking like NFL blitz against your quarterback, it's nothing you can do.
It's nothing you can do. Yeah. Well, prayers up to Joe Burrow, man. Following through for the rest of the week, the Steelers lost to the Browns 13-10. And that, of course, is officially the end of the Matt Canada era. We'll go into more of that at a later episode for sure. But
I would hit the horns. I would hit the horns for you if I could.
Yeah, Thanksgiving came early, baby. That was my extra gravy.
But it took y'all 10 weeks, and that's crazy. But,
absolutely. Well, the Steelers don't typically fire in season. That's actually the first time that's happened since 1941. So,
damn!
Wow!
Damn.
Yeah. That's a new stat. That's a new stat for me. Damn! I didn't know that.
It was probably 15.
Yo, we're not even talking about the head coach. They ain't even fired an assistant coach in season since 41.
That's since 41, brother. The Dolphins beat the Raiders 20-13. The Lions handled business against the Bears 31-26. The Jags curb stomp the Titans 34-14. The Packers beat the Chargers 23-20. The Texans, after a shaky start, beat the Cardinals 21-16. Definitely expected a cleaner game from them, but that's all right. The Cowboys winning to Carolina and handle business 33-10. The Giants beat the Commanders. Fucked up my parlay for the week. 31-19. Yeah, man. 49ers handled business against the Bucks 27-14. The Bills kicked the nose into the Jets 32-6, ending the Zach Wilson era for this season. He was benched after
only quarterback to beat the Eagles, though. Just remember that.
He is the only quarterback to beat the Eagles. The Rams.
The same that they're gonna use.
King of New York.
Yeah.
King of New York.
City, man. Frank White, the Desperado.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Rams handled and the squeaker got against the Seahawks. Good win for y'all, man. It does still put y'all in the playoff contention.
Yes,
needed that, especially for that division.
Speak about the next team, man.
The Broncos on Sunday Night Football, which, listen, I dismissed how I think we all dismissed how good of a game this actually was. Broncos and Vikings is a pretty good game overall. 21-20.
Shout out to my guy Cortland Sutton, man. Number 2 in receiving touchdowns this season. I still don't like
you're a Broncos fan.
I still don't like that quarterback on my team, but I have to live with that.
And then look, last night we got a classic, and I'll take this for a Super Bowl rematch again. I know it doesn't help, but
I don't want.
I don't want to see none of them.
I want to see this again. Eagles beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs actually beat themselves. I'm not gonna say the Eagles beat themselves, but the Eagles
defense beat the Chiefs.
But listen, I never seen Justin Fields. Damn, Justin Fields.
Jalen
Hurts get touched up. And listen, all the damn Bama,
all these damn
Bama, all these Bama quarterbacks. But I haven't seen him get touched up like I never seen the Eagles offensive line get punished like that. Jalen Carter to me last night wrapped up defensive rookie of the year for me. I think it's a no-brainer. He wrapped that shit up because they was getting to Pat last night. And shit, man. The Eagles imploded.
About that game though.
Hey,
we forgot the most important player of the Eagles offense last night, which was Devontae Smith. Not Devontae. Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
Them niggas got the same,
it's crazy.
Yeah, but
hey man, football.
He was the reason why they were still in the game. Devontae Smith made plays, but without them running the ball with Swift, they probably would have lost.
It's crazy.
He had a lot of key first downs.
Y'all, the Eagles are welcome, by the way.
Facts.
By the way.
I mean,
y'all traded him for Miles Sanders, right? Oh no, not Miles Sanders.
MV, if you want to be real, the Falcons actually ruined what the Eagles were supposed to do. The Falcons were supposed to draft Bijan Robinson, but they didn't want to draft him. No, the Eagles were supposed to.
The Eagles supposed to draft Bijan.
Yeah, but the Falcons, they didn't know what to do with that pick. Either a defensive player or a once-in-a-decade running back, and they chose
that they don't use.
Yeah,
which has been so disappointing.
Crazy.
Crazy. They just are doing everything but giving him PT.
I think he was supposed to be like the offensive rookie of the year, but
he
was. Yeah,
he was I drafted him almost every league I had.
Yeah. Yeah,
he played good, but he's not playing up to where he's supposed to.
Hey man, look, shout out Jahmyr Gibbs, dog. Shout out Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr balling. But
y'all balling, man. Y'all balling in the NFC North.
I'm so worried though, man, because of that defense.
Put it like this, man. The last time y'all had that record, man.
19 in the 40s. I already know.
Man,
it's in the motherfucking 40s, dog.
Hey, man, you got to go to a different fountain to drink water.
That's damn right, man. But I love to see us at 8-2, man. I think we just got to we got to sign somebody, man, for that defensive line, dog. I mean, shit, I say go out to Sue, to be honest with you.
Hey, bring him back. Bring him back.
In my opinion, Hutchinson got my defensive player of the year. I started the year off saying that Magabosa. I started the year off saying Magabosa was going to win it, but I might have to reconsider, man. I
don't know, man.
Right now it's what's the name out of Cleveland?
Like the film,
Miles Garrett. Yeah. Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, you might be right. Look, Garrett is balling. Don't get me wrong.
Garrett's balling, but it's like it just didn't make I don't want to say Garrett don't make winning plays because that's foolish. But
they would not be 6-3 or 7-3 without him,
bro. You could clearly see his impact just is the same as Garrett. They both. I don't mind whoever wins, but that's my pick.
It's kind of like a couple years ago with T.J. Watt and Aaron Donald. You couldn't really figure it out, but
it's no hell
even T.J. Watt has a strong case for it too. Not being a homer, but he really does too. It's crazy, man. No matter
it's ridiculous because somebody told me they thought Aiden Hutchinson was the MAGA brother or one of the Bosa brothers or some shit, man. I'm like, nah, bro. Man.
Y'all definitely got a once in a generation defensive player.
Hutch is crazy. Really, all he needs is another pass rusher on the other side. That's really
man. Dog, if they didn't sign him, man, I'll say put Max Crosby on the other side of him, dog. That shit would have been ridiculous.
Yeah,
you wouldn't go there, man. It'd have been
dope.
But the good part about this year is this is the kind of year that you can kind of you're kind of auditioning for free agents and for disgruntled players to want to come to a team like the Lions. Because real talk, I mean, y'all keep building on this conference championship and more is not out of the realm of possibility. This is a really good building, and we saw this once with Stafford a few years ago. Well, in his second year, I want to say, when y'all played the Saints in the playoffs, and it was like they never quite capitalized on that. This time, however, it seems like y'all got more football guys in making football decisions.
Better management.
They had bad coaching.
Better management.
That was Jim Caldwell, wasn't it?
I can't. That
wasn't Caldwell.
I'm just talking about front office.
Jim Schwartz.
Oh yeah, Jim Schwartz. Yeah.
No, front office definitely. I knew things were. Once they was bringing in Chris Spielman, I'm like, okay, we going somewhere now. Because that's a football man right there, Chris Spielman. So he came in there. I was iffy at first on Dan Campbell, but I see why they got him.
Dan Campbell's a player's coach. He's a player's coach. I don't know about that. I'm still gonna give it to DeMeco Ryans right now for coach of the year because doing what he's doing, but Dan Campbell's right there as well. Don't get me wrong, but I think right now DeMeco Ryans getting what he's getting out of this roster and that quarter, we really got a rookie quarterback that's in MVP call.
Yeah,
and it's not
everybody. Everybody had Houston.
Crazy.
Yeah, everybody had.
I get that, but
everybody had Houston winning 3 games this year.
Yeah, and we talking about back-to-back #1 picks or something like that.
I wouldn't be mad to DeMeco win that bitch, but I'm definitely looking at Dan Campbell for one thing, and this is ridiculous. This motherfucker picked sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie.
He did.
Yes, he did. He said, "I'd rather have sweet potato pie than pumpkin pie."
That's my kind of coach right there. That's my kind of coach right there. That's my kind of coach right there. That's my kind of coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring it home, Lions. Bring it home. Bring the shit home, Lions. Bring it home. He picked sweet potato. This is a.
Who y'all play on Thanksgiving?
The Packers. That's what I say about the Lions, man. The Lions, the division is wide open, bro.
It is.
Kirk, I mean, it's unfortunate to see people get hurt, you know what I'm saying, Kirk Cousins, but him falling down. But shout out to Joshua Dobbs, bro, you know what I'm saying? He is legit making a case. He's legit making a case for him getting a solidified start, backup job.
I ain't gonna lie.
A journey backup job in the league.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm worried because we have a problem with mobile quarterbacks, dog.
And that's been man. Jordan Love stinks. He stinks. So I mean,
I would. In the first quarters.
Yeah, he stinks.
2 quarters.
I mean,
worst quarterback in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah,
he does.
Please, Joshua Dobbs. I mean, I can see you being a little, whatever.
Yeah,
a little worried about that. But
at a full strength roster,
he's a gamer.
Dobbs is a.
He's a gamer, dog. That. Yeah. I'm you see what Fields did to us? And I was just shit.
I mean, the Fields been doing that to the Lions since he came in.
Yeah,
you know that's where he shined his brightest, really. But again, you got to understand also that the Lions is coming in with an injury rattled defense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If the Lions had a full healthy defense, Right now, oh please, they'll be running off. They'll be running off everybody.
That's why I'm looking at it right now. I know we just signed Bruce Irvin, so
yeah, you got Bruce Irvin.
I'm curious to see what that's gonna do. Like I'm saying, man, Sue is out there, and Sue be in the city all the time. I'm like, man, just go, just give him a call, man. Give him a call. Like,
and to be honest, this the time of year that you sign a veteran like him anyway, so make a playoff push.
Yeah, Sue would give y'all a playoff push.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that division hasn't changed that much.
No, yeah, look, long as he healthy, look, Jason Peters, 41 years old, still getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Still.
I forgot he's still in the league.
He on Seattle, still getting to it.
Yeah, last time I heard he was in Dallas.
No. He with the Seahawks. He just signed with
them.
He
just got signed to Seattle like maybe 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, maybe? 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah,
so you can do a question. Y'all like that goal line that goal line shit that the Eagles do?
What, the tush push? Stop it.
I have no problem with it, but it's like
I'm a competitor, bro. Stop it. Until you can stop it, I'm not gonna complain.
Until you show me how that's an illegal move in the league. That's not a football move. I have no problem with it. It is what it is. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know. I don't know how, because first of all, you can push a quarterback, you know, as a lineman, as long as you're not becoming an illegal receiver or anything like that. As long as if you're able to push your quarterback, you know, over a line or whatever, like I don't have a problem with that. That's always been a legal move. So it is what it is.
Shout out Stan, man. Appreciate you tapping in, brother.
Like I said, like Earl said, man, just stop the shit. If you can stop it,
if you can't stop it, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I legit have no problem with it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you don't.
I'd be sick.
You said what now?
Could you imagine losing like the Super Bowl off that?
Hey, sick. Look, you got to stop it, bro.
You know they about to call that shit. Just let you do it.
Hey, bro, listen, I would ask for the power of Jesus and all 12 disciples to stop right there, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
What you can hope for is a false start, boy.
Hey, look, the last play of the season on the last yard of the season, like, bro, imagine that kind of, like, bro.
Oh,
heck no.
I lose like that.
Marshawn would have a ring if Russell Wilson didn't.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Man, look, bro. Like that's the reason why I call him corny.
I still put that on Pete.
Oh, it's definitely on Pete. Yeah, it's definitely on Pete. I mean, because at the end of the day, he makes the call. He clearly made the call.
Like, he made the throw, but it's like it's still on Pete. I always hated Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Your Bands wanted the MVP. He wanted that MVP.
No, 100% he did. He won 100%, but I'm putting it on Pete. If you get the praise for the wins, you're gonna get the praise for the cheers for the losses.
Pray with me, brother.
All I'm gonna say is if I do lose the way how like by a push tush, the first lineman I see, I'm body slamming. I can't.
No.
I mean,
we gotta run the fade.
He squats 700 pounds.
Somebody got to get hurt.
Mo, he squats 700 pounds, man. He can move.
No, it's not about Jalen Hurts. I'm just saying, if I lose that way, somebody got to get hurt. Like
somebody did this. Before
not at Harlem.
Hold on, before we go, I don't know if y'all seen this shit, but apparently, Joe Montana wanted to play for the Lions because he wanted to play with Barry Sanders, and we turned that down. Yeah, Joe Montana, he wanted to play for the Lions. He reached out to Wayne Fonts. Yes.
Wait. So before he went to the Chiefs, he wanted to go to the Lions.
Yes, and we didn't pick him up.
He said he wanted to play in a dome.
He wanted to play.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
but he also wanted to play with Barry Sanders. We didn't pick him up because they said he was too old, and we stuck with Scott Mitchell.
All right, the only thing I understand.
All right, you gotta understand.
I understand sticking with Scott Mitchell at the time.
You gotta understand. You gotta realize. Madison shit wasn't like how it was in 1992. Like,
and that turf for an older guy at that time.
Yeah.
If it were grass, I'd be pissed. I'd understand. If it were grass, I'd be pissed.
To be real, I wouldn't want to see the Vikings defense around that time. The Vikings had they had Randall in them, right?
Vikings and the Packers.
And the Packers. That was Reggie White. Reggie White had just got there. Ooh.
Yeah, we would have been talking. We would have been talking about
Yeah.
damn Joe. Oh man,
Yeah.
I wish Joe Montana was here if that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we
I'm
get to
so
next week's
short. I
schedule,
don't want to go to court.
before we
It was
get to
just-
next week's schedule, I just want to go
man.
around real quick and as and shoot, and let's start with you.
What
Give
up?
me your MVP and your coach of the year in the NFL.
All right.
And DPOY. We'll just make
DPOY. All right. MVP. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be between Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna lean towards Jalen Hurts for MVP.
Okay.
Coach of the year, I'm gonna be biased, man. It's Dan Campbell. Man said sweet
Not
potato
mad at
pie. Sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie. I got it. I and plus he's been coaching his ass off.
Yes.
A defensive player of the year. It's between Myles Garrett, man. I'm thinking Myles Garrett or people saying Hutch, man. You know, but I'm gonna lean a little bit towards Myles Garrett though.
Oh,
maybe not that game.
Give me your MVP, your coach of the year, and DPOY.
Coach of the year, I'm gonna go Sirianni up in Philadelphia so far. Just maintaining what they got going so far. I mean, what they've continued to do, not falling off from the Super Bowl run last year to being 9-1 this year. You know what I'm saying? Keeping that shit up. MVP, I would go CJ Stroud, but I just don't think they're actually going to do anything, you know what I'm saying, playoff wise. Like, I know it's a regular season award, but I feel like, to me, your team has to be in contention to actually make a run late in the playoffs for me to call you the most valuable player in the league. So I'm going to go Lamar right now.
Yeah, I was going to say Lamar.
Player of the year.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of guys, like, I want to mention, you know what I'm saying? Fred Warner's been playing very well with the 49ers.
Yes.
I think he should have had another look at that last year. But right now, bro, I'm gonna go Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for him to have the impact he's having with the Browns having the season they're having with Deshaun Watson being in and out the lineup, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Myles Garrett right now.
Okay. All right. Mo, MVP, coach of the year, and DPOY.
MVP, all right, coach of the year, obviously, I said the Lions coach. Definitely, he should win that, in my opinion. But I'm not mad at the what's his name, D'Amico Ryans winning it, even though like it was low expectation for the Texans. We all did know. Like I think AJ said it was only supposed to win 3 games, which is actually true. That was the projection to win 3 games. Defensive player of the year, I'm saying between Garrett and Hutchinson for me. Like, those are two guys that like on when I watch Sunday Ticket, like NFL Red Zone. Those are 2 guys like I always cue in. Like when they switch over to like their team, like I'm always like queuing into that. And MVP, I'm shocked no one like said this, but McCaffrey, like I got McCaffrey winning it. Like he's like that's a dual threat. Like that team doesn't go anywhere without him. Like
I like that one.
Literally, like yeah, Ayuk could score, Kittle could score, but Brock Purdy's only effective when McCaffrey's effective. And we seen that against the Browns when they lost to the Browns. Like once they rattled McCaffrey, the second half, they literally had nothing for him. Like they literally had nothing for the Browns defense. They got other great weapons, but that is the lethal weapon on the team. And like you could clearly see every single down he's on the field is either he's getting a rushing attempt or 2 passing attempt every drive. So to me, that's the guy. But obviously, Lamar should win it, but I have McCaffrey.
Okay,
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, Nelson, you with us? I don't know if you.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
so let me get your coach of the year, DPOY, and MVP.
Coach of the year, I'm indifferent between Dan Campbell and D'Amico Ryans, but I think Dan Campbell's gonna get it because it's the Lions, and like what he's been doing with them is just incredible.
Hard knocks.
MVP, I'm siding with. I'm gonna give it to Lamar because, granted, he's been killing it, but I think considering how like he had nobody, like the offense, the offense, literally half of that starters were injured for like the first 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Like this could have been that was the recipe for disaster. But for them to be 8-3 is incredible. Even though Mo presents a good case with McCaffrey, and then for defensive player of the year, I'm gonna probably have to say Myles Garrett because he's been he's just been incredible, and like y'all mentioned he's been holding down the Browns since Massage Envy Achille White's been in and out of the lineup. So I'm gonna give it.
I'm gonna say yo. The fact that I got to see Myles Garrett for the next 8 years of his life, twice a season.
Yeah, man, that's a hard listen, man. But shout out to Myles Garrett, man. He listen, listen. It's fuck Spot Castle Seneca Wallace forever. But shout out to Myles Garrett, man.
Hey, man, that's a fact. Let me see. Oh shoot, Winston, do you want to take a stab at this, or you want to?
Oh yeah.
Let me get your MVP, Coach of the Year, and DPOY. I didn't know if you was back connected with us, but yes.
Oh yeah. I got the Lions coach, unless Houston wins out for the rest of the season. It Houston had to do something crazy. Then that flips everything. But as far as the MVP, my dark horse, Tyreek Hill, man.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
No receiver has never won that, and they're never gonna let a receiver win.
Jerry won.
Jerry won.
Jerry won at 88.
Jerry got one. And
Jerry definitely got one.
For defensive player of the year, TJ Watt, Pittsburgh.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna be homer, but I'm not mad at it.
He's one of the main reasons why they have a winning record as far as on the field, within the gridiron, not holding the clipboard.
Yeah, I agree. I think him and Myles Garrett are having similar.
If that's the case, it's Myles Garrett.
No. You can flip a coin on either or.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go.
But the thing is, the Steelers was supposed to be trash this year.
Yeah, we were supposed to win 5-6 games this year, and
I'm just gonna ask you this: when you think of the Cleveland Browns, you think of wins?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I was thinking a wild card this year.
If I'm not like they're literally like the other version of the Lions. Like,
well, yeah, them and the Lions have been.
All the time.
They've been the poster child of losing.
I'm proud of both teams, but our whole life, when we saw both of those teams on our TV screen, you don't think of wins.
The Browns were winners until they moved to Baltimore.
They were. I'm a go real quick, and AJ, I'll have you close us out on that. My MVP, I'm gonna go with Lamar. I think Lamar is proving when in spite of, and he's also putting up better number, playing better football, quiet as kept, than he did his MVP year. When he was also battling Patrick Mahomes.
We're gonna bring up them interception numbers though.
Yeah, but you're right. My defensive player of the year.
He surpassed it.
He has surpassed it already, so you got to calm down on that. My DPOY, I'm gonna say it's Myles Garrett, but I do have a dark horse. Max Crosby is really playing good football this year. Max Crosby is balling his ass off.
Yeah, that is a dark horse right there.
Max Crosby is balling his ass off. Yeah. And they're turning it around on his back and the coaching staff as well. So shout out to Max Crosby. Yeah. And then coach of the year, I'm gonna say Andy Reid. The reason I'm saying Andy Reid is to change the whole philosophy of your football team with such a generational talent like Patrick Mahomes. Remember, their defense has been cheeks the entire run that they've had, and now they have a top 4 defense in the league, if I'm not mistaken. After losing such a brilliant mind such as Eric Bieniemy offensively, I didn't expect for them to recover this way and change the philosophy of their team, being a defensive focused team. Still be 7-3 now. So I think the Andy Reid should really be applauded for that, but it probably will end up going to Detroit or Houston.
That's a great pick. The reason why Andy Reid's not going to win it because in his early years, his early years he had a defensive team. Like I'm not talking about,
you talking about Philly and stuff. Yeah,
he was known as a guy that had a defensive team. And now, like he reinvented himself,
all offense, and that's crazy. Yeah.
And this is probably his statistically, this is his worst offense of the last decade
since he's been with the Chiefs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
this is his worst offense.
Yeah,
and this is his best defense.
So I'm gonna start from the back. I'm gonna go defensive player of the year. If it's not Myles Garrett, I'm gonna throw out a special one. Deron Bland from the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh, yeah.
He is leading the league in interceptions, and the simple fact that he stepped up when Trayvon Diggs went down is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think so. He's leading the league. He's leading. It's somebody to pay attention to. Like he's getting into that stride at the right time too. You know what I'm saying? So
true that. That's definitely a good pick.
Yeah, Deron Bland. He's leading the league in interceptions right now. So he's somebody to pay attention to. But the popular choice probably would be Myles Garrett right now. Coach of the year. If it's Dan Campbell, it's Dan Campbell. If it's not him, then it's D'Amico for sure. But Houston has to continue winning in order for that to happen. But if Houston doesn't win out, they don't win. When I'm looking at their division right now, I think the biggest threat really is. It looks like Indianapolis is kind of selling right now because you saw the release that they did today, which was crazy.
Man, we need to jump on that ASAP.
Y'all need to go to Shaq.
Y'all get that. Y'all get that. Y'all
you might have something there. So. It looks like the Colts are selling, Titans are trash, and the Jags are really your biggest problem in that division right now. So he got to win straight out. So right now it's Dan Campbell. I do like that Andy Reid, by the way. That was kind of funny. But MVP. I'm glad Winston said it because I swear I was sitting over here itching to say it, and I'm Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tyreek. That's a bad motherfucker, dude. Like that's a bad boy. But if it's not him, then it probably would be Lamar Jackson for me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
honestly, if Tyreek didn't play bad in overseas against KC, that would have been the clear choice.
Yeah,
they're gonna bring up that for his case, they're gonna bring up that KC game, because that was supposed to be the game that he really plateau over here. Lamar, Jalen, and Christian McCaffrey, and obviously
and the McCaffrey, you can't ignore that at all, man. Him being
can control what you can control,
catching touchdowns, really catching tutties, running tutties. Come on,
everything
man. Like that.
Like Tyreek,
and to be so short, he low key shows up on the block a little bit when they need him too. He's.
Fuck the Dolphins, but Tyreek.
I'm gonna say though. As great as the Dolphins are, they're a good team. They are some front runners. Like I'll be watching their games, they do front run a lot. Like they're a good team.
They do.
I like that Ramsey. I like that Ramsey showed up this weekend and played great defense. But for the most part, they front run a lot.
They do. Shout out to the good brother Dell. Shout out to you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's get the pick'ems real quick. Let's get the pick'ems, and I actually want to toss something over to MKU if y'all don't mind. Let's get the pick'ems real quick, and I want to toss something to y'all. All right, so let's get to it. First up, like you said, on Thursday, opening up Thanksgiving, and appreciate y'all always giving us something to watch on Thanksgiving.
We just trying We've been trying to give y'all some good games some years, man. We've been giving y'all some trash, man. So,
Y'all and the Cowboys never ran from the grind of playing on Thanksgiving. We appreciate it.
But not only do you get Thanksgiving, you get a Black Friday.
We do. We absolutely do. Yes, sir.
That's ill to me, man.
That's crazy.
Because normally after Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, you get the Saturday games, but you got a Black Friday game this year.
Lions Packers. We ain't going to spend too much time. Is anybody picking the Packers in this pick'ems?
No.
All right.
I'm picking them to lose. I actually expect the Lions to win convincingly.
I do too.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Commanders. Is anybody picking the Commanders?
Nope.
I could care less about this game.
I'm a
say
Giants
this, though.
fan.
I'ma
Fuck
say
them
this,
all.
though.
But
I'm gonna say
crazy
That's
things
the
can
where the
happen.
food at.
honestly, I'm gonna say this is a trap
I'm
game. This is a trap game.
I can
That's a
see,
trap game.
it is.
Like, let's be real. This is a
Wait,
trap game.
are they playing in Arlington?
It's
Or
in
they
Dallas.
playing
Yeah, this
Is
is
it-
They
Dallas.
playing in Arlington.
No, that's why I
Yeah,
say it's a
yeah.
trap game because this
Yeah.
is the type of game you expect Dallas to come out and win convincingly. And a guy
Hey,
like
Lord,
Sam
that's when you
Howell,
take the
Yeah,
walk.
Sam Howell, man.
yeah, like that nigga don't back down.
Take the walk.
Like,
No, he
at all.
don't.
That game come on, you take the walk.
Nah, honestly, I'm gonna be real because Detroit gonna smoke the Packers. I'm actually gonna watch this game because it's like watching Dallas is like I like most of us are Laker fans, right? And like the teams that don't like Lakers, right? They come and play like they best, like they come and like try to like show that they could like show up. And these are the type of teams that actually play good against Dallas because like they're gonna try their best because it's a rival game. Like,
Absolutely. It's a division game.
Like, we forget this is a rival game. Like
a big rival game at that.
Yeah, like this this is the most competitive division of the last 15 years.
Big you.
No matter the name change, Cowboys and however you want to address them, it has always
the
been.
Washington football team.
Yeah, the Washington football
Like,
team
yeah,
has
man,
always.
Sam Howell plays with the energy of she fucking left me, bro. That's the type of energy he play with.
I mean, you have to
Because I'll
remember.
say this,
You have to remember.
Terry and Dotson going early in the first half is going to be a long because they got backs to like split the carries. Like if they get the receivers going, it's going to be a long game. Like,
I mean, one
Dallas
thing,
may win, but it's going to be a long game.
one thing you got to remember about Sam Howell. Sam Howell was going to be a first rounder if he didn't tear his ACL.
Yeah,
You got to remember that about
Yeah, he
him.
was.
like he was.
And that ACL may be why he isn't playing to what we saw at North Carolina.
Yeah.
Still, because it wasn't but 18 months ago, I think it was something like that. Like something crazy. Like it wasn't that far off. So yeah, facts. Now this is the big one. The nightcap. Niners Seahawks. Niners Seahawks.
That's gonna be a ball game.
That's gonna be
That's gonna
in
be
the
good
words
ball.
of good old JR, a slobber.
Remember, they just lost their back.
It's gonna be
lost
one.
their back, right?
Who home?
Seahawks are at home.
They just lost their running back, right? Like Walker is out this game, right?
Yes.
But they still got Kaepernick.
Yeah, they got guys. It's just
Niners.
I think I'm going Niners.
I'm going Niners.
I'm going Niners. But
Give me the Niners.
Is in Santa Clara, right? The game's
No,
No, it's in Seattle.
Seattle.
No,
Alright.
I'm gonna be the odd man out on this one. I'm gonna say Seattle, dog. I'm gonna say Seattle.
Stop.
12 man getting the plate on Thursday.
Let's think this through again. If it was in Santa Clara, it'd be a different game. But them niggas, San Fran don't play good in Seattle at all. Like
They don't.
No, they don't.
throughout
They don't.
the Crabtree era and all that, like they never play good in
And
Seattle.
if you got the king of Seattle, Geno Smith playing, man,
yeah.
I thought Geno got hurt.
Seattle.
He's hurt. Gino's out.
Yeah, I
Oh, he's
thought
out.
Geno's
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought
No, he out because he finished the Rams game.
he was saying something like whatever his coach telling him.
he had a fucked up shoulder or something like that.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Geno Smith, as of right now, is Pete
questionable.
Carroll says Geno Smith will play on Thanksgiving night. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
He know what
Yeah.
that game means.
Yeah, king of Seattle, man. The king of Seattle.
No pork for you until
Alright,
after the game.
So we had 2 for Seattle. All right, cool. I'll get that
Bro,
written down. You know?
honestly, yeah, like it's in Seattle. It's a tough game. Like,
That 12th man.
yeah, like that shit is real, bro. Like,
Shout out Brock
talk.
Purdy. I'm going Niners. For the first time in history, we have an NFL game on Black Friday at 3:00. Hell of a time.
Wow.
It's a great time. It's a great time
That's
for a
a real
football
good
game
time.
on Black
It's
Friday.
usually college football time though. Black Friday.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Dolphins are traveling to New York to play the Jets. Is anybody picking the Jets?
trap game,
no.
trap game.
Not for me.
Nah,
Not for me.
Yeah.
I don't care who they got.
Trap
at
game,
quarterback.
trap
It's a
game,
bad
what,
game.
and
They got a new quarterback. There's no film on that nigga.
Means nothing to me.
that don't mean
that
shit
don't
to
mean
me. It's
shit.
the Jets.
Nothing to me. Now I think Tyreek.
Jets had film on him for like 10 weeks.
Yeah. Tyreek, is he playing this week? Tyreek Hill. I know he was
Cam Newton with the funny hat.
Him and A-Chain are limited in participation, so it's looking like he will.
They showing up. They showing up.
Yeah, they should.
A-Chain, dude, he should have waited out. He
should have waited another week, and especially for fantasy. The boy gave me 1 yard. Jesus Christ, man.
Not even that. It's like that team has so much like firepower. Like he could have rested himself.
Yeah, it's Raheem Mostert. You got Raheem Mostert right there. Like
you're not losing
nothing.
Shout out New Smyrna.
Yeah,
shout out
New Smyrna, Volusia County. And speaking of Volusia County, Tank Dell is balling.
Yeah.
Tank Dell is balling. But yeah, getting to the rest of the games for this week, real quick. My fault, y'all. My joint froze up. Let me see. Oh, all right. So Buccaneers are traveling to the Colts.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucks.
Yeah,
give me the Bucks.
Bucks.
Let me see here.
Oh, you see private right
yeah,
now.
I was like, wait.
Yeah,
what?
bro. How the fuck
I already
y'all
know
gonna talk
that
about
is.
my team, bro? Hold the fuck up.
Oh, here you go. Here this nigga go, man.
I didn't know who it was, man. Shout out DJ Larry, man. You just coming in here with I ain't know what it was, bro.
Hey man,
with the Dr. Doom.
It's an Avenger level threat, nigga. The Union is in the building, man.
Hey man, talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, Larry favorite holidays tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, not 2 days from now.
Thursday. Bucks Colts. Is anybody picking the Colts? Or actually, no, I ain't gonna say that.
All right, we should pick. Is Mike Evans gonna get 100 yards? Because that streak about to be up soon.
I don't know about that, but
if this is which one could take the most meth, I'd pick the Colts, but it's the Bucks.
I'm going Bucks. Yeah.
I don't care for either team. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks.
That is a
I know Hall of Famers on the Bucks, so I'll go with them.
Yeah. This next game should be illegal in all 50 states. Pats at Giants. This is a stinker.
Oh my god! I'm not even gonna watch this.
Hey man.
Oh, yo, I'm betting
the weed will win. The weed will win.
Nah. I got Bane winning that game, dog.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, blow it all up. Get it out of here. Get it out of here, pal.
Watch that be the game like Mac Jones redemption.
Hey, that's gonna be the first game where.
Hey man, that game about to send Mac Jones bitch ass to the CFL, nigga.
This game would have excited me in 2011. This game would have been real exciting in 2011. I don't care.
This will be the first game that me and AJ will be playing NBA 2K online on PlayStation. This will be the first of our series.
Matter of fact, wait, ain't that DeVito? Ain't that Tommy?
That is Tommy DeVito.
Right?
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito time.
3 touchdowns last weekend, right?
I am going Giants in this one though.
Yeah, I'll go
the Gabagool.
I'm going the Giants, and I'm not watching this game. I don't care.
Listen, man. Yeah. Big Phoenix. I need them to lose out. Lose out. I need them to lose out.
Yo,
big one. Next year, I need the big one.
Larry. Larry, you here?
Big Pete.
Yo, come on, man.
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, say it, Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
I'm not.
Mo went to the mosque.
Nigga threw the sunglasses.
I'm Muslim now. No more dope things.
Nigga threw the sunglasses on, wearing all black. I don't even know how to fucking act right now, man.
I'm struggling, man. My team is struggling. I don't know how to act.
We don't trying to hear that, like, man. You in hell with us, man.
Yo, like this is the beauty of Giants fan, right? I won like 3 championships in the last like 35 years.
In the HD era of football.
So, yeah,
no,
listen,
man. Hey, no.
Hey, y'all won a different eras of CTE, and y'all still like say like y'all depressed.
No, highs and lows.
Shut your ram ass up, AJ. You was eating. Good.
Nah,
before 21, we ain't win for 21
since
99
years.
21 years.
Greatest show on turf. Greatest show on turf.
Last time.
Look, no, hold on. I got a question
about Mark Bolger. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. I had to live through Mark Bolger. I had to live through Sam Bradford. Come
You
on,
feel
man.
me?
Like, come on, man.
Asian,
Y'all killing it.
Come
on,
Nah, that's light.
Nigga,
What's
you
light,
talking about
brother?
Sam Bradford. Man, nigga, Joey Harrington, nigga. You know what I'm saying? John Kitna,
look,
nigga.
Damn, not
Yo,
Joey
listen,
Harrington.
look at this. Look at all the presidents y'all won championships to.
John Kitna, nigga. Dante Culpepper when he was fucking washed
Oh.
up. Still doing this shit 2005.
AJ, you won when Clinton was president. I mean, Winston, you won when Clinton was president. Bush was president, and I think Obama. Like, you good, bro? Like, you good.
Nah, but you gotta understand, like, we only had maybe 3 8-8 seasons aside from the winning seasons. Man, every other year was just absolute garbage. Like, there was never like a okay, where like there was
We
never
had
like
to
a
come up
steady.
from the wild card. You
Yeah,
came up.
Y'all won every
here's
year.
the thing.
Wild card. That's
Here's the
true
thing.
American
Hey,
dream
look,
right
but I
there.
got one
Here's the
question.
thing.
I
As a
got one
Giants
question for
fan,
that.
we are not going to draft a black quarterback. So as much as I would love Penix to join the
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right.
John Mara
Right.
is Steve Rogers in
Same.
1942. So
Oh, shit.
Hey, look.
That's
So
crazy.
here's my thing about your quarterback
Paper bag
situation.
test.
How come every quarterback y'all have look like Eli Manning, bro?
because of John Mara.
It's an aesthetic.
Dog,
Nah,
like,
that's
Yeah,
so
that shit is
funny
crazy.
because
Like-
It's a personality trait.
like that.
Kelly
what-
Collins low key looked like Eli, even though
Daniel Jones looked like Eli. He looked
Daniel
like
Jones look like Eli and Jim
He do.
Carrey fused together.
And then the
Daniel
new guy y'all
Jones.
got, whoever the fuck his name is, he look like Eli too. A little bit.
DeVito.
Yeah,
DeVito.
DeVito. He look all
Yeah.
Yeah,
screen, man.
Tommy
It's,
DeVito is
Y'all know y'all
Gabagool
drafted
Eli,
Drake
and
May,
Daniel
right?
Jones is Earth 626. He's Eli Manning 2099.
Shout out Eli.
Bro, that's
Drake May, they are Bo Nix bound, my brother. What
yes,
you mean?
sir.
Oh,
That's
that's
that are the
nasty.
Giants.
That's nasty.
Bo Nix bound,
What?
Hey
baby.
yo, Bo Nix in the
Bo
G-Man
Nix.
uniform is disgusting.
Hear me and
Oh,
hear
my
me
God.
well.
Hear me well,
Nix
nigga.
bound.
That is hilarious.
Hey, y'all
Larry in the Knicks.
Larry, yo, look,
Hey, Saquon gonna see him walk through the door. He like, man, get me the fuck out of here, nigga.
Hey, no,
Like,
hey,
hell
listen,
no.
Saquon started to sign with Saskatchewan to get up out of there, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be surprised if Winston like you took a drive down to Memphis tonight just because he said that shit right there.
Bro, hey, look, I'm
crazy.
ready. I'm ready.
Hey,
I'm ready.
That was
I'm in New York.
disrespectful.
Hey,
Okay.
That was
I got
disrespectful.
Southwest. I got Southwest points.
Hey, look,
I got Southwest.
I can see the
He
pain
said y'all
in
drafting a
Winston's- I can see the pain
36-year-old
in
man.
Winston's ass right now, dog. To the sun.
Hey, and Winston, like I've told you and I told everybody else, I got 2 words for you: desert eagle, my boy. So
Desert
yeah, what's happening?
Oh,
All right, man. Let's
That's
get back
crazy.
to the schedule. Steelers at Bengals. The start of the Jake Browning era. I got Steelers in this one.
Yeah, Steelers.
Fire Matt Canada. We're gonna have the same energy as the Raiders when they fired Josh McDaniels. Man, exactly, bro. Give me the Steelers, man.
Win for
did
win
y'all
for Joe.
discuss what Najee said, or it was no point since they already fired the guy?
It wasn't. Yeah, wasn't nothing.
It's Jover. It's Jover. Yeah,
It's Jover. Yes, sir.
It's Jover.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is there anybody picking the Bengals?
Pittsburgh got it.
No.
Pittsburgh got it.
All right. Another stink. Oh my lord, this should be illegal to have these kind of games this weekend. Panthers at Titans. This is disgusting.
Panthers at Titans. Yeah,
Hey, yo,
crazy.
Adam Silver, I need some prime
Give me the
time
Titans.
games, bro. If they want to invade Christmas, man, you gotta start invading Thanksgiving, bro. Fuck this. Like,
But y'all remember that? Y'all remember the weekend games after Thanksgiving always ass. Y'all,
They
y'all do
are
remember that.
still. Well, yeah, this is definitely college football audition weekend.
man, AJ, it's the principle though. You like, nah, bro. You gotta fight back.
Yeah, Adam Silver got to do something about
No,
this.
Adam
shit.
Silver
He-
got his
We need a
time.
resolution.
Yeah.
Put some in-season tournament games on this weekend.
Give me the Titans
He
in
got
that one.
Tuesdays and Fridays. You know, 20.
Man, Mo, respectfully, man, fuck all that, nigga. If I need to buy some Skims today so I can see some basketball over this, I will, nigga. Fuck that.
Hey, Larry, hear me good. I'm with you.
All right, my brother.
But Larry, you gotta realize, Lil, whatever his name, Elroy and Dakota don't care about basketball, bro. Like this is America's pastime. Like
That sound like they problem, not mine.
America's pastime during America's pastime weekend. Boy, I tell you. Next game, Jags versus Texans. This actually is probably gonna be a really good game.
It is. If Noah Brown plays,
absolutely.
If Noah
Give me
Brown,
the Jags.
if Noah Brown plays, this is going to be a shootout.
Give me the Jags, though.
Yeah,
I'll take the Jags.
Yeah.
Take Jags.
I think ETN is going to bounce back this weekend.
I do too. And the weak thing about the Texans, you can have a decent running day on them. Their defensive line from the run isn't that bad. They secondary decent, but they run is suspect at times.
I don't know. It still feels funny picking against CJ Stroud.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. That's a fact.
Yes. Well, you finally saw CJ Stroud become human a little bit this past
I'm
week.
gonna say that offensive line though they have is protecting that young man, and that's what you should do, Carolina. Invest in some money.
Well, Carolina should have invested in a lot more than CJ Stroud, or not, but Bryce Young. We got a divisional game. Saints at Falcons.
Two unserious franchise.
Yeah, I'm cutting. I'm blacking out. You saw my camera go off. My camera
man. This is a red zone weekend. Good Lord.
Keep putting Derek Carr bum ass out there, man.
That's white. That's white noise. That's white noise.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's more like we
gotta pick a winner.
This is a dead zone weekend. The dead
Give
zone,
me the
not
Saints.
the red zone. The dead zone.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Yeah, I'll do Saints.
Yeah,
I'll do Saints.
Let's go Saints.
Dirty Birds are ass.
Yeah. Put Jabu out there, man. Yeah, I'll pick the Saints.
Jabu.
Wow. Moly.
Rams at Cardinals. Is anybody picking the Cardinals? No, right?
No, sir. Motherfuckers not getting no runs in over here.
Yeah. Colin see over that defense.
Browns at Broncos.
Hit that parlay.
Ooh. 13.
Broncos what?
13-10. Browns. That's gonna be the score.
Yeah, Broncos.
Cleveland is the city that we run from. So right. Yep. Cleveland winning that shit, bro.
I don't know about that. Chill out. I don't know about that, bro.
Nah, bro.
Browns and Broncos.
Hey, man, Russell Wilson, man.
Browns at Broncos.
Waffle House, nigga.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Cleveland.
Yo, we on a 4-game winning streak, bro. Don't do
17 to 9. 17 to 9.
Hell no.
I'm gonna pick the Doodles on this one.
All right, cool.
I'm going with the Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns as well.
All right,
cool.
On this one.
This is the Kid Cudi revenge game.
Yo.
Wait, is it Cleveland? Is it Cleveland?
This nigga said the Kid Cudi
revenge. Wait. Is it Cleveland?
Big Hughes.
It's in
Hey, they forgot about the man named Cuddy. They forgot about the man on the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Open your third eye. Puffy was trying to buy the Broncos. Forget it.
Hey. Legacy football quarterback too. Don't forget it.
Because
do the knowledge. Drop a flex bomb.
The Bolo family was not trying to sell that team. No disrespect. They wasn't trying to sell that team to no
jokes over facts.
No, I know. Him and Hov were trying to buy it after a while.
Hey man, Deshaun Watson is a bad boy. Do the knowledge.
What should? All right.
All right. I swear to God.
What should be game of the week?
Is gonna work this weekend for sure.
What should be game of the week? Bills versus Eagles. Bills at Eagles. That's the 425.
Fuck the Bills.
Hold on.
I don't want to see Bills on my TV until January.
Hey man, look. Hey look. For look.
Because it's about to be cold outside, and
Hey look. I want the number one. I want the number one pick, man. Hey Twitter world, I'm going with the Bills, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Girl. It's about to be cold outside.
Fly, Eagles,
arrive. After Thanksgiving, that man is like 19 and like 6.
Man.
Jalen Hurts?
Push.
No. Josh Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen. Yeah, no. And that's the thing. Say again, no.
Push.
Push the tush is crazy. I'm going with the Bills.
Like after
exactly. I'm going with the Bills. I think this is when they're going to turn this around.
What's this record after that?
You going with the Bills?
They Nah, the last 3 years, this is the top where
I'm sorry but for just this game, it's gonna be Freeway over Benny the Butcher. I'm sorry. That's just the way it's gonna be.
All I'm gonna say is, man, I love state property, but Buffalo closer. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm going with the Bills.
Nah, it's not. Buffalo not closer.
Fly Eagles
sound
fly.
like just me and Mo
with,
standing on this side.
I'm going with dirt bikes over that barbecue shack. That gives
dirt bikes over barbecue shack.
Dreams and nightmares.
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, give me Ishkabibbles.
Okay, all right.
I got Kelly Corners. I got Kelly Corners.
That's cool. Next game, Chiefs at Raiders. This might. Hey, speaking of trap game, trap game. This might be a trap game.
Yeah, it's not.
The Raiders are two totally different teams than what they were.
No, it's not, Earl. It's not.
I'm going Chiefs, but it wouldn't shock me.
No, I'm saying this is when you really grab the left.
Oh man, don't say it.
Ant knows this saying.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Do not say
God
it.
hates the Chiefs. God hates the Chiefs.
Oh, he tweet. Oh, Rex tweeted that shit the other day too.
I bet he did. God hates the Chiefs.
Yeah, man, I'm going Chiefs though in this one, man. Could be a trap game, but I'm going Chiefs, man.
Nah.
All right.
I don't.
I'm choosing trap game here. I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I think the Raiders luck with Antonio Pierce runs draft to this one.
Okay.
Antonio Pierce like sticky fingers too, but that's another discussion for another day.
He absolutely does, and that's funny as hell. Sunday Night Football, Ravens at Chargers.
No Chargers, no.
This might be the game that what's his name gets fired after.
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley. Yeah, this might
should have been fired. AKA should have been fired.
Yeah. Well,
Bro, how many niggas they gonna fire, bro? They fired the black coach a couple years ago.
No. Oh, listen,
he deserved this one.
Yeah,
bro.
but they gave the white dude a hell of a lot more run, though.
He did.
He's hot, bro. He gotta go.
This one stinks. All I'm saying is Jim Harbaugh alert coming soon. Jim Harbaugh alert coming soon. He'll take that Chargers job. Absolutely,
he'll take it.
Bro, all I'm saying is, my whole life, man, the Chargers just been an AAU franchise.
Speaking of Staley, did y'all see what Rex Ryan had to say this morning about him?
No.
Yes.
Brandon Staley.
It's gonna make your soul burn.
Called that man a Division III coach, and that's where he belongs.
He said, "My wife can coach this team better than him."
All I'm gonna say is, Rex Ryan may be an arrogant dude, but he know football. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, he does. I hope he ends up on the sidelines again somewhere.
Yeah, like
defenses. A lot of defenses in the league could use a mind.
Hey, man, Rex Ryan dad created one of the greatest defense ever.
Absolutely.
Rex created one of the greatest defenses ever.
Yeah. Nah, but his dad actually won with that defense. That's the difference.
Also,
yes.
So did Rex.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about his dad won.
Is Rob right?
No. I know you're talking about the 85 Bears. I'm talking about the 2000 Ravens.
Remember, the
2000 Rex was. Yeah, you're right. Rex was. Rex was there, and hell, Jack Del Rio was on it. There was a lot of
niggas had Martin Lewis.
Yeah. They were crazy.
Yeah, that was like the Hitmen. Like that don't really count.
Yeah. Last game Monday night game, Bears at Vikings, a divisional game.
Oh my god!
Vikings.
Give me the Vikings.
What is the game?
Track your statement, Larry.
Bears,
what kind of basketball going on Monday?
Larry, what you gotta say? Adam Silver.
Nigga, size medium skills for me and my gal, man. Fuck it, bro. Give me these basketball games.
Monday Night Raw.
Monday night.
I hear voices inside my head. They talk to me and they say, "Fuck the NFL right now."
Charlie Villanueva about to go off on them niggas, bro.
Yo, really? After like week 12, these schedules pass, bro.
It said his father looked like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yo, this is funny, bro. I was having a terrible day, but this is funny.
Hey, calling him Minnesota Magneto is crazy.
Minnesota Magneto.
I leave Charlie Villeneuve alone.
That's alopecia Aaron Rodgers. But anywho.
That's crazy.
He said he looked like Elijah Muhammad. That shit is insane.
Hey man, balding is a side of ivermectin. So hey.
No.
Hey,
that's funny. Hey,
that's
even
Lex
darker criminal
message.
That's Lex Luthor that throw 250 a game.
Yo, 250 Lex Luthor. All right, well, shoot, man. Since we here and this is the PODluck, appreciate y'all sticking it out with us on the gridiron. I actually want to go to the fellas over at MKU, man. I know y'all gonna talk about this at some point, but speaking of Monday, let's get to it, man.
Speaking of Monday,
he's back.
Yeah,
he is back.
Yeah,
the Legend Killer is back.
That man is back.
Now, obviously, it's going to be a part-time schedule, but I just want y'all's reaction because I know obviously y'all going to dive into it for this week's episode. I know the holiday. Y'all recording this week?
Spaces on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Following
Survivor Series.
Yes, sir. So tap in to all our social medias. We will be live on Spaces for Survivor Series right after Survivor Series concludes. And that'll be going on this weekend. But it was announced that the Legend Killer will be the last member on
Team
Cody Rhodes'
Cody.
team. Team Cody facing against
Team America.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, I didn't even think about that, but yes, that is Team America.
I mean, he on the front. He on the cover of War Games, looking like fucking Guile nigga with that face paint.
Bro,
as he should. This the American way.
We've obviously heard the rumors of that. What would you say? The redheaded stepchild of the industry,
chick magnet of Chicago. That's what we call him.
That he will possibly be in the building. But let's focus on what we know. Randy coming back. What kind of spots are y'all expecting him to be taking in this match coming?
Very little.
He gonna probably be in there for like 10 to 15 minutes. I think JD McDonough's gonna eat the RKO and it's gonna end the match right there. You know
I'll tell you exactly how he's gonna eat an RKO, and that's from jumping a high jump into a table, and he just gonna eat it through a table.
Dog, this big headed motherfucker, when he hit the ring up that RKO, the whole like building might shake, dog. Like that's gonna be nasty. He gonna eat that pin too. Like nobody else on Judgment Day is gonna eat that pin, but it's gonna be that motherfucker.
Well, that's if
who you thinking, Priest?
Turn. That's if there's no turn in the match. That's if there's no turn.
You think Randy might turn?
We may see something.
At the end, they might win the match, but it might end with somebody laid out.
Oh yeah,
I just say Randy didn't forget.
Jay eating one. Jay's eating a fucking RKO too. You see that nigga? He's always looking at the end of that shit. He like fuck.
Yeah.
Hey man, hear me well, man. Cody and Randy at the Rumble gonna hit like crack in the 80s.
Real. Hold on. Real. Three words.
When people say that, I be want to know like what type of like crack you talking about.
Listen, Mo, listen.
Reagan crack, my guy.
Three words. Real American wrestling.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be that Marion Barry crack.
Really.
Oh,
the Iran Contra, the Iran Contra affair, crack. That's what they're talking about.
Cold CWC.
Gorbachev, brother. Gorbachev.
Switching crack. Do them dollars.
CWC Cold War crack.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, and I'll be right. I don't want to address the other rumors that have been rumored for this weekend. Obviously, we want to talk about it in reaction sound spaces. But I'll be real with y'all. From a fan perspective, I don't want to see that motherfucker back, man. I'm focusing on the here and now and the real legend of this era. One being Sir Randall Orton. That's all I care about. I think this is going to be a great show, which really this is the unofficial start to the road to WrestleMania. Technically, you want to be truthful. The seeds are really planted around here, but I know y'all are a lot more tapped in than most, but do y'all think that we get the seeds planted for Jay versus Jimmy at this?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, seeds kind of already.
Seeds already there.
Yeah, it's already there. They just got to add some fertilizer and some water to it. You know.
Yeah.
Referring to the chick magnet from Chicago, if there is any movement on that, I'll just say watch Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been it's been a lot going on with Shinsuke on that one. I think we might have found out Solo's next feud. AJ Styles, because I think
AJ's supposed to be coming back soon.
Yeah, so AJ's supposed to be. I'm hearing AJ might be back at Survivor Series to answer Solo's open challenge. Yeah. So I'm hearing that, and other than that, man, Gunther is gonna probably watch the Miz. That might be a sleeper match of the weekend too, to be honest with
you.
Yeah. I really want to see Gunther's run to that main title start at some point by the time we get to Royal Rumble. It's a couple months from now, but I do want to personally see that. I think it's time. It's time.
My biggest thing right now with that is who will he drop the title to?
Well, you already
that's
saw
probably
somebody.
A bigger issue.
You saw somebody talking on that already today, and that was Jey Uso. Jey Uso was he's been talking Intercontinental talk.
I can see that.
So
I would like to see Jay and Jimmy for the IC title in Mania. That'd be about as much prestige as you could give it outside of Gunther defending it somewhere else. So give me that.
And that's the if they do that, that's the closest you're gonna get to Bret and Owen in as far as
in 2024. Yeah.
Because the Hardy Boy matchup in like 2009, it was what it was. But
trash.
This one,
my Lord.
No, but I'm saying like storyline wise, like this is up there. That'll be up there with like Bret Owen, Bret Bulldog type.
Yeah.
So
it really does have that potential. And I really didn't even think about that too. But shit, that does put that in that realm. I tell you, just from the fan perspective, I've always looked at Survivor Series as the official start of the road to WrestleMania. You could say Royal Rumble, but honestly, once you get to this is for me the first of the big four. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it kicks off that, and then obviously we know we're gonna get through these next 6 months, 5 months. Shit, we're 5 months away already to the road to WrestleMania and Survivor Series. Man, we got a hell of a traditional matchup. So I definitely just wanted to real quick in a way. I know this is not what we discussed, but I just want to talk a little bit about a couple of the matches. I know y'all are reacting to what happened, but just some winners and losers real quick, if y'all don't mind. We can go through that. Go through that card real quick. For sure. As soon as we get done, we'll get the card pulled up right away. Winston, you got that card pulled up, or I can add it real quick. If not, we can just go through it. I got it right here. So we'll start out with Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control in a War Games match.
I got Damage Control in that one.
I got Damage Control too, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
And they stomping out Becky at the end. I mean Bailey at the end.
Yeah, Bailey gonna get her ass whooped.
Yeah, Bailey gonna get beat up.
Yeah, they gonna Damage Control. They're gonna beat the shit out of Bailey. Bailey gonna be going back to the hugger Bailey in a minute after this one.
Rhea Ripley will be defending her women's world title against Zoe Stark.
Rhea.
Solid match.
Give me Rhea.
Going to be a very solid match, but Rhea Ripley.
I got you on the added screen, Earl.
Okay, cool. You got it. Perfect. Thank you for that.
Via police report.
Yes, sir. Gunther will be defending the IC title against The Miz. My pick for match of the night outside of the tag matches. I think they about to send this shit to the moon.
Yeah. Oh, they got Carlito versus Santos Escobar.
Santos.
I think it's gonna open up, but that's gonna be the pre-show. I think they're getting back to the pre-show vibe.
Yeah, facts. I remember y'all were talking about that. That there was going to be pre-shows now, which is good. I think at least Big Four should have pre-shows. I don't need a pre-show for every pay-per-view, but Big Four, pre-shows.
Yeah, I got Santos on that. And there was what was the other
Gunther versus the Miz, but I think we got
Gunther
Gunther carrying that title too.
Yeah, I got it's gonna be a good match though. But I got Gunther winning that.
I want to pick Carlito, but I think for storyline it's gonna be Santos.
Yeah, man, I need Santos.
I want to ride with my Puerto Rican brother, but
yeah,
I think it's Santos for storyline.
Yep. And then let me see, y'all. So you're predicting that AJ, you were saying Solo is probably going to end up getting that challenge answered by AJ Styles instead of
well, that was Ant, but yeah, I agree.
Or Ant said, Ant said it. My fault.
I agree.
On CBS, they got LA Knight possibly being the one to answer this, but I think it would do well for a comeback for AJ. That'd be
I don't want to see LA Knight at all this weekend.
Shout out, but still.
Yeah, somebody was trying to say he was gonna be the fifth member of that team. I'm like, no, the fuck he's not.
No, thanks.
That's too big of a stage for him. I know that they've been trying to put the rocket on his back, but no, stop it.
I would like to see LA Knight host it or do some cool shit like that. If you want to do like a TV spot for some Pizza Hut or something.
Yo, I'll never forget him shooting that commercial as soon as he was done with that match. And it premiered the same night the Slim Jim commercial. Oh man.
I'll tell you this: if LA Knight comes out to Solo Open Challenge, I might change the channel for a second.
That does nothing for Solo though. Like it does nothing
for no one actually.
No, it really doesn't. And this could be the start of Solo's run to really have a great singles match at Mania, which I'm not gonna say hot take, but I would like to see Solo versus Brock at Mania. I think that could go really well. Two different styles, but just from a fan perspective, two different styles. But I think with Brock in this putting over the younger talent to be the next guy match, it didn't quite work with Almost, but I think that Brock and Solo could give us real heavyweight wrestling for
Brock will sell for him too.
He would.
But what happens at the end of Zoe Stark and Rhea Ripley? Do we get an arrival of a very delectable, exciting new?
I don't think
no.
I think this goes.
Jade Cargill is going to NXT. She's not.
If you're asking me for a hot spot in this or a hot take in this, I think Nia Jax comes out and tries to, and maybe it ends in a no contest. And
go ahead, my bad.
Oh no, I just think I could see bullshit. I don't think you plant the seeds for nothing like Jade, and all the heavy hitters are in the tag match. So this could be a spot where Nia Jax comes out and
especially
just does
Monday.
Especially after Monday. Yeah, I could see that being, and that's her MO to be that kind of sore loser type of bullcrap anyway. So
also a name to keep an eye out for, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. Shayna as well too. Which I'm really interested to see how Shayna goes officially post WWE without Ronda in the fold at all. Granted, they haven't really been too connected, but I would like to see her get separated from that shadow even more and something. Hell, Shayna and Rhea could really turn up at what is December's pay-per-view this year?
Man, there won't be the one this year.
There won't be one. There's nothing until Royal Rumble.
Until Rumble.
Yeah, and they have a history too. Like they have a history because
Rhea and Shayna could be decent for Rumble. You could plant some seeds for that. That could be a decent match for Rumble. Real violence.
Get Shayna back to her NXT character, nigga. That's all.
Yes, please, for the love of God. And then, of course, closing out the night, we'll have the team of Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Drew McIntyre. I love this heel turn for Drew McIntyre. I fucking love it. I love this shit.
The crazy part about that
I don't know if this is a full turn. That's the thing about it.
Okay.
I just really think like, and he had a legitimate gripe. He was like, nigga, yo, people fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all fucked me up in front of my family and shit. So and like nigga, if Solo's not here, because that's who I want to smoke with is that motherfucker right there. He's not here. That's your brother, nigga. So I'm whooping your ass.
Fair.
So
fair. Who we pick? Who Who do y'all idealistically think is coming out on top?
I got Captain America team winning.
Yeah.
Give me. I'll take Cody in the game.
I guess this is the start to putting the fuel back in the car for Cody heading to Mania. So.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm going Judgment Day.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
The reason I'm going Judgment Day is because I think that you'll get the Priest turn later where they jump him and kick him out the squad. But I think that Judgment Day goes over, and I think that you start basically Cody's run to the Rumble through Mania, whatever that may be, and you also start setting up more challengers for Seth as well. So yeah, I think you get that ball rolling.
Sure. Okay, word. Well, again, man, definitely. I wanted to kind of. Oh, go ahead, AJ.
Oh, well, I mean, I got World Team America World Police winning.
Yes,
but
small soldiers.
Because I don't see a situation where you bring Randy back to lose. Like I don't
also a valid point. Yeah,
but I do see some storyline shifting, like following immediately after. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And this is also like that'll probably be the genesis of pushing Senor Money in the Bank up off the family, and
kind of ostracizing them.
Yeah. I think that's where we get. That's the direction we headed towards.
Okay, that's fair. Now, do him and say Finn battle for the Money in the Bank contract?
No, they're not battling.
Long-term booking. Okay,
they're not battling for. They're still tag champs, right?
Yeah,
they got to lose the tag titles first. They got to lose the belts first in order for them to have a proper split.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because they'll have to split the tag titles up on both brands. And I told y'all before, I think Finn is my dark horse for a IC title program down the line if he ain't doing nothing. Because they're going to have to keep him important and relevant going into 40. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially after what he did for Edge last year.
Right. And then just the way he's been, putting over everybody this year. Like I said, don't be surprised if he, ends up taking that after the whole tag title laws, kicking Priest out kind of thing. So
yeah, for sure. Word, man. Well, I definitely just wanted to get y'all thoughts on that going into it. Obviously, we had the PODluck, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of PODluck and PODluck, let's talk a little bit of foods, man. Let's get to it. The ultimate thread, the ultimate spread for Thanksgiving. All right, let's see everybody in this joint. Mo, we're gonna start with you. What has to be on the table?
Me, man.
Because we gotta start with you.
Why can't be with Dr. Doom, man? Why Dr. Doom can't start?
You know why? Because you requested it, and I'm petty.
I didn't request anything.
So I'm gonna pose the question on the screen. Nardo, Del, I see y'all still in here. But Mo, what's on your plate, brother?
All right, I'm gonna be real. My parents is in a different country right now, so I will be eating Popeyes on this day. So
let me get the small violin for you, Mo. I'm sure you got some. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
What happened, bro? My bad.
Nardo. Since Mo is saying otherwise, what's on the table for Thanksgiving, dog? It has to be on your table at Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. Just one item?
No. Do what you did.
Wow, yams is a must. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet yams.
You gotta have the dressing outside of the turkey, the baked dressing, not the. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how niggas feel. This is just me. I gotta have the canned cranberry sauce. I can't fuck with the fresh shit.
Hey, turn that up.
Listen. Hey, listen.
Yo,
Here we go.
I can't lie. I went to the first time I ever went to someone's crib for Thanksgiving. I saw them taking that shit out the can, and I guess one of the aunties, she normally make it from scratch. She's like, no, y'all damn well know that we're not gonna be doing this in front of the company. And for that day on, I knew A lot of niggas don't use the can.
Now let me tell you something. As a real nigga, open
no,
that.
No,
listen,
they
you gotta throw the
can.
can.
Trust me.
You gotta throw the can in the freezer for 2 hours prior. It got to
Right,
be
it's
cold.
not going
serve me. Do not serve me no room temperature cranberry sauce.
I'm gonna be real.
And if you really want to get crazy with it, you really want to take it back to the hood. You drop the can on top of a butter tray. You know?
Put it on that butter tray.
You lay it on the butter tray.
AJ, I saw that, but I'm not a cranberry.
There we go.
AJ knows something, boy.
You put that on the butter tray.
On my plate.
Listen. So when company come over that butter tray, like, oh, y'all got one of them little dishettes. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right, what else? What else got to go on that table? So we got the cranberry sauce, the yams.
Bro. But I gotta have cheesecake. Everybody doesn't have to have cheese. I gotta have cheesecake as part of my dessert. So I fuck with cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
No yellow brick road yet.
All right. What? So anybody else? What else got to be on your table?
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, bet.
I was thinking, like we missing that thing. Mac and cheese, like we niggas.
Mac and cheese,
automatic.
Mac and cheese, and it better be baked.
Yeah,
make stovetop mac and cheese.
Hold up, wait, ain't nobody. Hold on, I thought we was black, man. Ain't nobody gonna say turnip greens, bro. What the hell going on?
We a collard green house. We a collard green house.
We're a collard green over here.
Larry, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
The niggas with a neck of before Mac.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
If you throw some turnip in the collards, that's cool. But a ham hock gotta be at the bottom of that motherfucker.
Hey, listen.
No, for sure. Nah. You got listen. You can't mess around now. It's gotta. You know what I mean? But
you gotta turn your greens.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I need part of that shaved turkey or the ham hock in my my scoop of my greens, bro. It better be in that motherfucker. It has to be. If it ain't in there, we got a problem. We got a problem.
Now I have a question for you guys. And what plate do you have the food with the alcohol?
You know what? I'm an all day drinker. I'm an all day drinker for Thanksgiving, so I'm sipping the whole day.
I just sip apple the Martinelli's what's his name?
Martin, the fancy nigga apple juice.
Yeah,
the fake wine. The fake
cider. The sparkling cider. Yes, sir.
And that's been the tradition since a young nigga.
Classic.
You sip that like it's Clico. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a bottle of Clico in the freezer already, dog.
Right now.
I already know, man.
Hey, Stan said throw the turnips with the mustard greens. Hey,
Stan,
I'm surprised nobody has said yams yet.
I said yes before mac and cheese.
No, jumping off with the yams.
Come on, man.
Now listen, I'm not gonna lie, my mac and cheese, that top gotta have a slight crunch to it. Don't give me no soupy ass mac and cheese. It gotta hit one of them little.
Throw the burner on.
A little burn. To the edge.
350 for a half hour, brother.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Just like a cake, I need the corner piece. I'm sorry. Give me the corner piece of the mac and cheese. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask you this real nigga question.
I got a question at the Mo question too.
Before like the dinner, like everybody comes to the dinner table, do you take a scoop of the mac and cheese? Like,
nah, because it gotta be broken after we break bread. We gotta thank God first, break bread second. You know what I'm saying?
In the words of Mo, that's moving.
He would get stabbed if he tried that.
You get stabbed.
Larry, the reason why I said that, right? Hey yo, one of my cousins did that shit like Thanksgiving 07. Like he thought because he came home from work. Like it was just like all good and like niggas is waiting on.
That's the last time he did.
Now I'm gonna keep it real.
He came and scooped the mac and cheese before he got dressed and everything. And like I don't condone snitching, but my little brother did. And
I'm gonna be real. You can snitch at who fuck up the plates at the dinner table. That's the only time snitching is condoned. No. Listen, man. Auntie and them gotta handle that.
You're on your own.
You on your own.
Nobody tell you to do that. Nobody tell you to do that.
So do not put bacon in no mac and cheese or no fucking thing.
Oh, no, you don't put no.
You don't put nothing.
This is a tradition
mac
of
and cheese.
No.
Nothing
You put
except
cheese and noodles in that mac.
Cheese, noodles, and the blended up roux that you gotta.
The only thing
pour on
exactly
before you throw it in the oven.
Cool with.
That's it.
Is I can understand breadcrumbs on top of the mac, that light
Ooh,
little thin layer of breadcrumbs on the top.
I do
Pancos on. Don't be putting a bunch of bread on that shit.
Now, I want to hear Winston's question.
What's Winston's question?
So because I'm not a yam person. However, it was one year like I'm just not.
Look at Mo's face, bro.
No. I'm a sweet potato nigga. I'm not a yam person too much. I'm a sweet potato nigga.
I don't hate yams. It's just that like if I never had it past a certain level of my adolescence, I just gotta But when it comes to like the yams, like, do you have to use a certain type of marshmallow for that marshmallow to stay on there?
You do. You got to know how to melt that motherfucker. Now, don't burn it.
So how do you
can easily burn that bitch. And don't use that fluff shit either.
Okay, because I seen the fluff and the fluff just dissolve into.
No, you need a bag. You need a bag of the
mini. Come on, man.
You need a bag of the mini.
And listen, and I'm gonna be real. Tell old girl to take her time and line them up. Do not just throw them shits on there.
You gotta line them up.
You
gotta line them up. And then look,
if you don't, they will melt in there.
A butane lighter.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Butane lighter.
If you bring out the butane lighter, you making creme brulee at that point. You get
into it.
It's got to be correct. It's got to be
sunset creme brulee.
Because normally I just eat the yams without the marshmallow, but like you gotta be conscious.
I'm gonna keep it real. This was something I thought the only white households did, but I tried it year before last, and it has to be a staple now. Now I was always a potato salad motherfucker for Thanksgiving, and it has to be there. But listen, no. Mashed potatoes is on my current spread.
Wow.
Mashed potatoes are great.
Shut the fuck off, man.
It's there. It's there.
You using turkey gravy? Bringing the Easter dish?
Turkey gravy. Turkey gravy. Yes, sir.
I'm not mad at it.
But listen,
I ain't mad at you, but I don't know. It's just
I don't
hold for me.
I don't hold no grudge against you, but you still done shot off. Like I'm good.
Seafood rice. Seafood rice is a staple.
That's what it was. We used to do rice and gravy, but it was one time we didn't have no rice. And I was like, well, the stores are closed, but we had extra potatoes. So I said, you know what? Let me peel these potatoes. You got the joint. I peel the potatoes real quick. So I just make some quick little mashed potatoes. It's good. It's going to be good or whatever. Man, listen, it was something about having that bitch on the plate. I ain't going back. I'm not going back.
Now, the Goya with the Goya and the shrimp and the rice cooker.
I ain't never done the seafood rice. I ain't never. Look at Mo's face.
Mo looked up like, bro.
Mo said, not in Queens. Not in Queens.
I'm gonna throw y'all something that I'm doing differently this year. Okay, so
this year's about tradition, man. We're not adding nothing new to this.
This year.
In my house. I respect your house. You respect my house.
He said not in Harlem. Not in Harlem.
Not in Queens. Not in
Queens. What's this? He said Goya. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
damn.
Now we are
supposed to be black and brown like this, brother.
No, we are. But like, we are. Like,
what else is that? Nah,
we are.
Where Christian at? Nah,
it's certain days.
My Latin niggas.
It's certain days out the year where like it's nothing. Innovation should never be in your vocabulary on those days.
Thanksgiving is not the day to be testing shit out.
Yeah, like
you test out traditional shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, get it off, AJ. Go ahead.
Now wait. Okay, because I am replacing a Thanksgiving dish this year.
Okay,
which is
we are substituting. We're not doing stuffing. Okay, we're not doing dressing. Really, we call it. Up here in Detroit, it's dressing. We don't call that shit no damn
it's dressing.
stuff.
It's dressing. No, that's
it's only stuffing if it's inside the turkey.
It's only stuffing if it's in the turkey. It's dressing.
And really, on some other shit, some of us don't even make a damn turkey. Like if really on some hood shit, your mama would make Cornish hens and then put the fucking.
Hey, hold on.
There
Now
you
you
go.
talking.
Put the dressing around the shit.
My family will love you because them niggas do not make turkey.
Nah, Cornish hens is a great substitute for the turkey.
Me personally, I actually want a deep fried turkey one year. Like I swear, I've not.
My brother Nard just called me about that yesterday, bro.
I do want a deep fried turkey.
I do want
Nard just called about that yesterday.
But
I'm paying nigga to do that shit for me this year.
Yeah,
some people do that.
So what's the process?
I am not, huh?
How do you do it? Like I know you dip it in the joint,
everything
but like,
thawed. Don't fuck around. Everything
you gotta make sure that turkey's completely thawed out.
Yeah, you have a frozen.
And you gotta hook it in. You gotta put a hook in it, like through the where you usually put the stuff in that. Put a hook in it.
I got somebody.
You just lower it in real slowly into a big tall.
About like the height of your forearm. That's how big the pot is.
I got somebody doing that shit for me.
Fried turkey and Cajun turkey.
Definitely I thought I nigga 300.
So hold on. Hold on. So when you fry it, right?
Oh, I ain't frying it. Somebody else frying it.
You never fried it before. You just picked it
up.
You're supposed to do it outside.
Yeah,
you have to do it outside.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I seen a nigga set his whole. I seen a nigga set his whole patio on fire because he dipped that motherfucker and popped out.
You have to do that shit like in the middle of a backyard or like in the middle of a driveway. Like you can't. You cannot do that shit nowhere near your house.
No cars.
No cars. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So I went to a University of Miami game last year, I think it was, right? And they was tailgating and shit. So they tailgating, they frying fish and they barbecuing. They didn't completely put the shit out. Motherfuckers came out. There's 25 cars blew up in the parking lot.
God,
off of that
damn.
shit. Yeah. Because it was just one after another because of that shit.
Yeah. You can't fuck around with that shit.
I'm gonna see if I can send y'all the article, but y'all got to see that shit. That shit was crazy.
My nigga Bo cooking that shit for me. I'm like, bro, I paid the money for you. Like, I got you.
Now, do you season it after you get it back, or it's already done?
No, you season it's already seasoned going in.
It's like frying anything else.
Yeah, he doing some work. He doing some matches to that motherfucker.
Like, like what people do with like those.
You should fry too.
Is in the meat.
Like what they do. Like what they do. Like that's why people get like those Popeyes turkeys.
Yes,
Cajun turkeys. They deep fry those. You know what I'm saying? Because they already come seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
Fire, by the way.
I heard the Popeyes turkey is good. Like I heard the Popeyes turkey is good.
Fire.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
It's like $50 for just the turkey. So
I think it's like $50 and they come pre. You just And I'm not gonna lie, folks. If you paying $35, the extra $15 to fully prep it, and all you gotta do is eat. I mean, if you saving time, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask y'all this.
Hold on. What you replace your stuffing with, bro?
Oh,
What are you replacing stuff with?
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm making a gumbo. I'm making gumbo. I'm doing a whole crock pot of gumbo. So
there's never a wrong time for gumbo.
Now I have to ask this question as a man who primarily can't eat gumbo because the shrimp.
There will be no shrimp in mine. It won't be shrimp because I don't eat shrimp. But the old lady, she do. You know what I'm saying? So I told her if she wanted some shrimp, she got to make that on the side. But I will be putting crab. I'm putting crab. It's gonna be crab, pulled chicken, andouille sausage, okra.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a whole lot. It's gonna be good. So I'm replacing that. I'm doing that instead of doing.
I'll say
drop the addy.
I got the shellfish allergy, my brother, but I know it's gonna be amazing.
Now, are you doing this are you doing this accompanied with a rice or?
Yes, because it was funny that Winston brought up rice, and I was like, okay, I'll probably do like a little jasmine rice on the side.
I'm about to say, I know you were real with some jasmine rice. Is the rice okay?
Yes, sir.
Nah. See, we eating this. We ain't doing the long grain. That's for keeping the body right. We eating on Thursday. Go ahead. Let me vote for the jasmine rice. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
For sure.
Put on more carbs.
Well, if you really want to be spaghetti, why don't you just do the yellow rice and call it off?
You could do a yellow rice.
I love some Spanish rice, but Spanish rice so damn sticky. It's sticky.
Yeah,
that's the thing about Spanish rice.
Now,
if
let me
it
ask
was
you
me, I'll throw some wild rice on it. You know what I'm saying?
Where do y'all fall on making wings versus the actual turkey? You got to keep it traditional with the turkey. Y'all cool with turkey wings?
Hey man, I'm with or without when it comes to turkey at this point. Because if it ain't deep fried from somebody with a big back, I'm good off the turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do turkey wings though, but like whole turkey, like after the first plate, I'll be like, I'm not gonna eat the shit tomorrow.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a turkey. Like because I don't eat ham. So if you ain't preparing neck bones or oxtail, I'm fucking with the turkey the whole way. Like,
yeah,
that's just me.
So desserts, I'm actually gonna do.
Oh yes, sir. I'm glad you brought us there because that was definitely it.
I'm gonna do a 7-Up cake, but I'm gonna use tropical 7-Up. I'm gonna use tropical 7-Up this time around, though. See how that shit goes.
Okay. Now, you got to be real to know about that 7-Up cake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, now that tropical 7-Up
funeral cake.
I'm surprised
He said what? He said what, Larry?
I said that any non like regular 7-Up flavor, whether it's like cranberry, tropical, anything like that, bro, it's gonna hit different, bro. I promise you. Like,
So I'm gonna make cake with that bitch. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna hit.
Hold on, Bundy. Now, what is the alcoholic beverage of the weekend?
I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go whiskey this weekend because
not mad at the whiskey.
We get into that season with the eggnog and the whiskey and shit.
It's
so
the season.
You got to go with that, man. So I'm gonna go whiskey right now
before that shit starts selling out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
I got me some barrel proof Elijah Craig, nigga. That's like 122 proof. So yeah.
You don't need nothing but a couple.
I just need one. I just need one glass. That's it.
Now, I'm gonna keep
I
it
know
real.
you just drink eggnog regularly.
These niggas ain't gonna wake up to the fourth quarter of the game.
Now I'm gonna be real.
Now,
Coquito is on the menu. I'm sorry. It's Coquito season.
Speaking of that,
season hold on. The menu.
Hold on. Speaking of that, my homegirl, she Haitian. She making cremas.
She making cremas? Oh Lord!
Yes.
You lucky nigga.
Now listen.
I'm on that.
For those, hey, if you haven't had cremas,
make sure you keep a line on Bundy for Survivor Series.
That's a good homegirl. She making cremas?
Yes, bro. Yes, man.
Well, AJ, I see it'll be me and you co-hosting this.
He gonna be sick. He gonna be full and tired.
No, listen.
Tag team champions back in the building.
Listen, I always get a bottle of cremas and a bottle of Coquito during the season. Never fail. You got it.
She just tagged me on. She just tagged me on Facebook. Like, I'm making the cremas for Thursday. I'm like, I am there.
Oh Lord.
See, you said tagged in Facebook. Yeah, bro. We ain't saying Bundy till Sunday, man. Yeah.
Bundy till Sunday.
Mo, go ahead.
I'm just gonna go to the supermarket and get some eggnog.
Listen. I feel you. I understand. Trust me, I do. I'm starting tomorrow night. It's Coquito season, brother. I'm sorry.
Starting tomorrow night is the worst night out here. Every fucking bar gonna be open. It's like
the busiest mixing night of the year, bro.
Yeah. If you're an alcoholic,
it's crazy too because
that hometown trim.
It's crazy because shout out to my nigga Corey, dog. Corey sent me an invite for this Trez event they have in downtown, dog. It's an invite only, so I think I'm about to be in that bitch too.
Hey, slide, bro, slide. Now let me ask y'all this. Ant brought it up, but let's stick with it. What's necessary for you the desserts on the holiday?
Banana pudding.
Yes, sir. Now, hold on. Before we go any further, what kind of cookies got to be in your banana pudding?
Man, I'm vanilla wafers. The wafers, nigga. The vanilla wafers.
Okay. No, because I've been seeing niggas with these Lorna Doones and shit in the
the chessmans and all that.
And the chessmans. Yeah, no. Vanilla wafers, baby.
Yeah, just straight vanilla wafers.
It's a classic for a reason. It's traditional for
America.
So
all right, so we got banana pudding.
All right, I got 3.
You got to go with the pecan pie.
I got 3. We always make multiple in my house, so it's
of course.
It's either chocolate ice cream pie, key lime
ice cream pie.
Key lime pie, and the baddest. All right, fuck it. The baddest bitch of them all, man. Red velvet cake, man.
Come on, man. Come on home.
Look. My girl mama make me always every year. She makes me a red velvet cheesecake.
Ooh. Yes, she love you. She love you, brother.
Man, with the Oreo crust too. Yeah,
nigga. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man.
Now let me ask you this, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever tried a mango key lime pie? Because down here we got mango key lime.
Mango
My brother,
key
listen,
lime. No,
I
sir.
never had
mango
key
key
lime
lime
pie.
pie. Trust me when I tell you.
I've had strawberry key lime pie.
Nigga, I ain't never had a mango,
When
dog.
you come to
Never had
Florida,
mango key lime pie.
anytime y'all come to
I
South
never
Florida,
had a key lime pie.
I am personally bringing you a mango key lime pie.
Hey,
when
look,
you
I
arrive.
was in Key
Say
West.
less,
I was
man.
in Key
I'll
West
be
for a
in Florida
minute.
soon.
Man,
I got you.
Man, I was in Key West for a minute, dog. It was nothing but key lime pie all through that bitch, bro.
It's
I was
everywhere,
like,
bro.
Oh
It's
my
everywhere.
God.
It's everywhere, bro. Like we like down here, the Publix has got all the different flavors and shit. You can get mango, you can get pineapple key lime pie, you can get cherry key lime pie, strawberry key lime. Like we had all the different flavors, but that mango. And then the edges got the you know how you do the whipped cream on the edges with the almonds and shit. They put little slices of mango in that bitch too. Oh my god!
I was gonna fight niggas.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Actually, my mom was making tarts since yesterday because she be having coworkers and all that. So she got some sweet potato pies, then she got.
Oh, she got the little mini tarts.
Mini joints.
Oh,
my mom goes crazy with those. My mom cook about
That's a queen right there. That's a queen right there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Speaking of cheesecakes too, my bad.
She put some of the freezer too.
Yes, sir.
My girl mama, she made me a lemon cheesecake, right? But look, she used the lemon Girl Scout cookies for the crust.
Man, come on, bro. Come on. Big mama, your arm. Come on, man. What we doing here?
Boy.
You gotta have a glass of water with that.
AJ, if I get one of those, dog, I got a piece for you, bro.
Yeah, I need that.
I got a piece for you.
Hey, listen, we're not losing recipes. We're not losing.
No, sir.
Bundy, when you said that, my back got bigger, like when Hogan used to rip the shirt off, dog.
Nigga, that motherfucker be so good, dog. Like, man, last year I read through half of that bitch, man. My girl was mad.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Between the 8 of us, I'm very disappointed I ain't heard this name yet.
What you about to say?
Peach cobbler. Come on.
I mean, yeah.
Now, Earl, that's a default.
Earl, I was letting brothers cook. With
the vanilla bean ice cream on top. You better not have peach. Huh?
It's French vanilla. It ain't vanilla bean.
Wait.
Start the argument.
Coach's challenge. Coach's challenge.
You said it.
Okay, coach's challenge. All right.
Coach's challenge. I'm sorry, Mo. Because I didn't hear you clearly. You said you never had peach cobbler.
I never.
My brother,
I got you.
Brother,
Listen,
I got you.
When you get to Miami in 2 weeks, I got you. Don't worry.
Dog.
Yeah, take care of that.
I didn't say peach cobbler because nigga, it's a peach cobbler factory by my house, dog.
Hey, how is it? By the way,
that shit good than the motherfucking man. Look, the last one I had a caramel apple cobbler, had a peach strawberry cobbler. They had a sweet potato and praline pecan cobbler, dog. That's so fucking good. What? And they give you ice cream with that bitch for everyone, dog.
This nigga Buddy was at the window like this. He was like,
But nah, Bundy, respectfully, anytime a nigga say the word praline, yeah, bro, it's going down, bro.
Praline.
Yeah, dog.
Nigga scratching his bed at the window. He was
with the caramel drizzle on top of that bitch too. Nigga, come on, dog.
Yes, sir.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Shout out to y'all head coach. We done already gave sweet potato pie love.
Right?
Yeah.
All of your food or not how many times you're going back, but the first run. Can you fit everything on one plate or no?
Hell no.
No.
That's on the checklist.
Some people can. Some people, you know what I'm saying? They try to
I can do everything on one plate.
Give me 2 plates. I'm a 2-plate nigga.
I'm a man. Hold up. I'm a man from the South, bro. Hell no, I can't get on 2 plates.
Okay, I give you this. I'm a plate and a bowl. That's what.
You definitely this year you gonna need the bowl with the
gumbo for sure.
With the gumbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm
can't
a plate
lie.
to go. Hey, look, I like my food touching. I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah,
none of
I
that
don't
shit.
care about that.
I don't give a
All my
Let me tell
food
you
touching.
something. My food can motherfucking shake hands. I don't give a fuck.
No. What
I don't
I'm
give a
telling Nard is, yeah, my food can do a group hug, bro. But
you feel me? Hey, look.
But because it's so many dishes, yeah, bro, I'm gonna need 2 plates. It ain't finna be just
I feel you.
a little bit here. Now, why would I ostracize myself like that? I'm a man,
now I'm
dog.
gonna keep it real.
I need my
It's
options.
something about when the juice from them greens hit that damn macaroni and that
Oh,
bitch hit
yeah.
that
Oh,
dress. Hey,
Lord.
look.
Oh, it hit the
Oh,
dressing
Lord.
with the
When it hit the dressing, yes, sir.
with the canned cranberry sauce.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what?
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
it. Hey, you know what? Give me a
You
piece of
gotta put
cornbread
the
with that
mac
shit
and the
too.
yams right
All
next
right, I was about to say for bread. Are you a corn?
Oh yeah, you
a
gotta have a
cornbread
roll.
nigga?
You gotta have
All
a
right,
roll.
hold up. I gotta ask the
Frozen,
question.
yes, sir.
I gotta ask the question, buddy.
You got rolls and cornbread.
Hold on, I gotta ask the real nigga question, man.
Okay.
Jiffy or hot water, bro?
Hot water.
Hot water, but Jiffy, I'm not mad.
Okay.
Jiffy, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Jiffy.
I'm gonna put y'all onto it. I'm gonna put y'all onto
Jiffy
some
because
You
nobody's
know how to
passing out
piss
hot
off
water.
the whole pot.
Okay.
Cornbread nasty as hell, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna-
he don't fuck with cornbread.
But look,
He don't fuck with cornbread.
another reason why you may get Jiffy in it because your dressing, a lot of your grandmothers and your mothers that made the dressing with
you
Jiffy
know what?
cornbread.
I'm trying to fight that shit because dressing is good and that shit. But it's something about the texture of straight cornbread. I just can't fuck with it.
Wow. Yeah, man, cornbread is
can't fuck with
amazing.
it.
That shit is amazing.
Everybody
Some
says
people do,
that.
some
I
people don't.
understand. Look, I
Man,
understand.
shit. Like,
From
dog,
a
give me.
from a taste point, that shit probably tastes good. For me, it's
Nigga.
just a texture shit. That shit just tastes too
Nigga,
grainy.
I'm like this, nigga. Give me some fried catfish and some cornbread, nigga.
You know what, Nar? If it's a texture thing, no bullshit. Well, who said fried catfish or cornbread?
Hey,
let me tell y'all something.
That was me.
Buddy, you can't see my face, bro. But
Yeah,
I'd have caught the spirit over here. You said,
Hey, Bundy, let me tell you something. And that bitch got to be hot.
Oh,
That
yeah.
fried catfish got to be hot.
Let me tell you,
Bundy, before you go, AJ Bundy, I had that shit Sunday, nigga. When I tell you, AJ, we passed the ball to you,
man.
bro.
And give me some Frank's red hot with that bitch too. Shit,
matter of fact, give me the goddamn screen. Give me the
The
goddamn
ISO.
screen.
He calling the ISO. Go ahead.
Yeah, now.
I declare to you now, my girl's catfish, nobody can fucking rival with that shit.
Yeah.
That shit tastes like the motherfucking ocean.
Hey, listen.
That shit
catfish
is fried right.
taste.
That shit is fried right.
Siri.
That motherfucking hot sauce touched that bitch. Hey, look, listen. That shit so good. One time I forgot the goddamn hot sauce on that motherfucker.
Hey, yo, Siri, how much? Hold on,
Earl,
hold on. Siri, how much is a plane ticket to Detroit right now?
Brother, I will put her catfish against anybody's catfish.
Hey, now
shit,
listen.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna keep it real. My wife make the cornbread, but she make that bitch and the way that she does, you know how cornbread can get dry after a day?
Yeah.
She preserves that bitch and uses the saran wrap and keeps it under the stove like to heat it. Yes, sir. So it preserves that bitch like a cake. Nigga, 3 days later, I'm still eating moist ass cornbread. Oh my gosh.
Hey, man,
it's
my mama. That's how my mama keep her cakes fresh and she keep the cornbread.
Yes, sir.
fresh.
Yes, sir.
That's
listen, you gotta have the dishes. That's the problem. These jokers don't use dishes no more. They so ready to throw it out.
That's why y'all mamas don't want to give away dishes no more. That's exactly.
Now let me ask y'all
why.
this: the day after, right? Are you eating off of the silver tin warm up shit, the little pans, the little silver tin pans?
My mama already got them lined up. They got them lined up on the counter, bro.
Yes, sir.
They got them lined up on the counter.
Oh yeah.
Now listen, the question of all questions. How long is the food good?
Okay, in our house, it only lasts till by Tuesday. That's the latest it would last. But I'm gonna be real, it's probably gone by Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna say by the time we get done with that spaces, I'll be done with Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, it sounds like that for me too.
Yeah, Saturday I'm done. Saturday.
After Friday, I'm good.
No, I got a better question for you. How broke are you? Because depending on how broke you are, man.
That is. Hey, listen. Hey, Larry. You'll make you 2 plates and that shit'll go in the freezer.
Hey man, I had to come in the fourth quarter and do my 30-10 and sit back down.
Listen, bro. You ain't lying.
Freezer.
He ain't lying. Now look, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you.
I used to
keep it
work
all the
with
way real.
Thanksgiving.
For us, in our house, granny, moms used to find other ways to use the turkey and shit after. So you getting sandwiches made, you getting motherfucking a turkey soup.
Greens.
You might get a turkey
Hey,
soup.
bro,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
Hey, Earl.
Hey, come on.
Hey, Earl. Hey, listen.
Come on.
Who mama keeping that turkey bone and using it for split pea?
Yeah.
Come
Who
on,
mama
man.
keeping
Come
that
on,
bone?
man.
Who
Come on, man.
mama keeping that bone?
Okay.
She would take like the parts of like the turkey people would eat and recook it.
Yeah.
Throw that bitch. Hey, listen.
Yes,
come
sir.
on. Now,
to the ham hock.
Now,
yes,
my
sir.
my granny and my mama always used to take a piece of the turkey because they wasn't going out to get a smoked turkey twice. Instead, they're gonna freeze that bitch for Christmas and rerun that bitch for to make the greens for Christmas. And they're gonna use that shit as that. It's it's fresh. Don't come on now.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Listen, we'll discuss this on the next potential potluck, man, because we got to have a conversation about ham versus turkey on Christmas, man. But we'll talk about that.
Yeah. But
that's another time.
That's another conversation. But I will say is as we get up out of it, we are heading to the post game.
Right before we get out of here, I didn't hear y'all opinions on sweet potato pie and pecan pie.
Oh, we already gave it up. Oh yeah, you weren't here. So the head coach of the Lions already said our thoughts on sweet potato pie. That bitch is valid because he said sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie any day of the week.
Man, I don't know what pumpkin is, dog. All I know
that's my motherfucking head coach, man. Dan Campbell, nigga.
I don't recognize pumpkin pie. I don't recognize that shit.
Hey, man,
we are a sweet potato pie household.
For sure.
Somebody asked, they was like, so you like sweet potato pie? Oh, pumpkin. I'm sweet potato pie all day.
Hey, bro.
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. Yes, sir.
I stopped seeing pumpkins after Halloween, bro. So
I want to know. I want to know what a pumpkin would taste like, my nigga.
Me neither, Winston. Me neither.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking of desserts, a sweet potato cheesecake will take you to God. Let me tell you right now. Sweet potato cheesecake. I promise you.
Good.
I promise you, a sweet potato cheesecake.
Oh yeah, bro. You in Abraham's bosom at that point.
Yeah.
Drizzle a little bit of caramel on it too.
Man, you said drizzle some caramel, bro. You kicking it with Peter at the gates now.
Since we talking about sweet potato pie, does a slice of sweet potato pie go on your food plate? Because it goes on mine. I don't know about
I don't want to wash a bunch of dishes, brother.
Me neither.
I don't want to wash a bunch of dishes.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Sweet potato pie might get ate for breakfast the next day.
Easily.
Sweet potato pie.
Hey, Earl, there's a reason why I'm doing 2 hours at the gym tomorrow.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
There's a reason why I'm doing 2 hours at the gym.
Sweet potato muffins.
Now relax.
You never had sweet potato muffins, nigga?
Never.
I've heard of it. I ain't never had it. Stan, that's
I ain't never had sweet potato muffins either.
Ooh, that's a
you could do that. You could do a sweet potato cupcake with some cream cheese frosting on that bitch too. Like you can play it a bunch of different ways.
Speaking of
knowledge,
you can play it a bunch of different ways, my nigga.
My homeboy makes a maple bacon cupcake. So
maple bacon cupcake.
Maple bacon cupcake. Yes. Listen, maple, and he throw a shot of bourbon inside of the maple bacon.
Fire.
And listen.
Fire.
And know something, bro.
Fire.
It's fire. It sounds crazy, but it's the maple bacon that gives it that sweetness. It got the slight tang, but it's still sweet enough. Man, listen,
fire, nigga.
With a nice buttercream icing. Oh my god.
Fire.
It's over.
Fire.
It's over.
Fire, nigga. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Fire.
Yeah. But look, man, we have definitely had a hell of a potluck. We heading over to the post game. Winston, I know you if you could pull that up whenever you get a chance. We in the Discord.
In the post game tab tonight.
If that's cool with y'all, or y'all want to do the general.
Just do the general.
Okay, we'll do the general.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up in a minute, man. I gotta upload all this shit for the episode.
You already know. Hey, appreciate everybody coming. It's a hell of a fucking pod.
Real
Larry,
quick, man. Real quick, man. Just for everybody, man. Appreciate everybody who supported us throughout the year, man. Whether you've been a patron, YouTube like, IG like, Twitter share, all that, man. Appreciate it, man. So I'll do a little shameless plug, man. Shout out to the Show Your Work Patreon, man. Shout out to all my guys, loyal, dedicated patrons, man. Just uploaded an episode for y'all, man. It's called "How Are You Still Alive?" Winston.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my guy Winston for leaving Belly on in the background. It was a great backdrop to the conversation that was had.
Oh
that
Lord,
night.
it's that post game. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Hey, also too, man. I need a safe space for next week.
Oh shit, hit me.
Oh,
yeah,
it's that time.
Hit me.
It's that time.
Yeah,
it's that time.
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about Murder Inc. You know what I mean? We gonna say this though. Shout out to the Show Your Work Patreon. Shout out to the Mick Carters and Catering Patreon as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Turner Truthers in the building. Even though my guy,
Turner Truthers.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Winston. Even though he looking like Frozone from The Incredibles. You know what I'm saying?
I got my camera on many different programs right now. So.
Yeah, but nah, man. Of course, man. And of course, man, shout out to the GOATs, man, the guys when it comes to the sports podcast and thing, man. The illustrious guessing from the stands, the G.F.T.S podcast, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Union
we
business.
do have a couple of topics. Yes, sir. Shout out to the union, all y'all, man. Love to y'all. And above all else, yeah, you know, we do content creative stuff, but it's good to have good relationships with folks that you genuinely fuck with. Like we all fuck with each other genuinely in some way or another. So, you know, whether you in the DMV, whether you in Florida, whether you in Detroit, whether you in New York, you got somewhere to kick in Charlotte, North Carolina, wherever you at, you got connections everywhere through us. So, man, it's good to have had a fellowship, and that's what this holiday is supposed to be all about, is fellowship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's good to be with y'all, man, and you know, we got a lot of things going in 2024. So, you know, that being said, till next week, we out.
We out.
Sir. Peace. Yes, sir. Let's end that. Word. I'll meet y'all.